Wonderful, wonderful.
Hey, UFC 264, do you care about the main event? We're going to discuss that tonight. Sean O'Malley has a new opponent, Kris Moutinho from CES. We're actually familiar with this guy. Most people aren't. A little bit of traffic here, so give me some time as I roll to the studio. I have hiccups. I didn't know a 44-year-old man could have hiccups, but I do. Can someone scare me in the chat? Make sure you smash the like button as we roll into another show. Plenty of stuff to get to tonight. So let's hang with the boys, friends. You ready?
Hang with the boys!
This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
From the Aunt and Uncle Studios of Arizona, UFC 264 McGregor Poirier Trey. Do you care about it? We're going to find out as we get to the MMA news viral video. Let's hang with the MMA. Oh, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the MMA Holes. We're inside our studios. Oh, actually, we're inside the living room over here. JBM will be with us shortly as, you know, listen to baby stuff. Look at the poster on the wall. A lot of people are not, and yes, I have my MMA Holes tank top on. Yes,
Wonderful, wonderful.
TheMMAHoles.com and down below. Yeah, there's the poster. A lot of people are like, oh my God, it's a disgusting poster. Oh my God, they're not talking about Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. There's no publicity for this fight. And then I see online, people are saying that they don't care about this fight. So I decided to put a poll out there on the community section of the MMA Holes YouTube channel. And I felt the need to ask the people. Because yes, not every card is going to have 100% people on board with, right? But you have Conor McGregor, the double champ, who hasn't looked great as of late. You have Dustin Poirier coming off his redemption fight against Conor, the notorious one. And Dustin's going like this way, Conor's going this way. And they're going to clash again next Saturday. No UFC this week. And the Ultimate Fighter happened last night, and I didn't watch again. I thought I was going to watch, and I forgot again. I mean, does anyone watch that show? I would have to think that the ratings for the Ultimate Fighter are horrendous. I just forget that it's on. No, they don't even, it's not like they even advertise. Do they advertise for it? I have no idea. Anyway, so with no fights this weekend, what do we get to talk about? We have to talk about the fights next week. And it just so happens to have Conor McGregor trying to bounce back after he got pummeled into the mat by Dustin Poirier. So I ask the people out there, do you have a fucking brain in your head? Because let's be honest, everyone cares about this fight. Everyone cares. Whether you like or dislike Conor, it doesn't matter. You still care. First time he's ever gone to a trilogy here. Poirier's been knocked out. Conor's been knocked out. Let's settle this. They're 1-1. One was many moons ago, and one was very recent. So you would have to think that Dustin Poirier would be the favorite in this fight. Completely understandable. But a lot on the line here. Well, not really. If Conor wins or loses, it doesn't fucking matter really when it comes to Conor. He's always going to have some sort of big money fight in some sort of way. And if it doesn't work out in MMA, he could just mosey over to boxing and play over there as well. But when it comes to the belt again, the conversation of Conor fighting for a belt again, or if Dustin Poirier gets this done, you can finally put the stamp on it. You know, you pretty much did already, but now you shut everyone up. Throw Dustin Poirier right in the mix for a belt. So the belt's, you know, a chance for that strap's on the line right here. Big fight, number one contender fight. When the outcome happens on Saturday night, will it go to a decision? Who knows? We'll talk about that as we go on in the show. Look at the poll here. 559 people voted so far, and you can get your votes in on the MMA-Holes community section. Completely free of charge. And 81% say they care. Okay, so I feel, I'm like, okay. Believe it or not, there are people online that are saying they don't care. And you know what? You're a fucking liar. Because you'll be talking about it fight week. You'll be talking about it fight night. You'll be talking about it after the fights as well. So if you didn't care, you would just not watch, right? You care. You're a fucking liar. And the poll says it right here. Only 19% of these people are liars. 19%. You mean to tell me a guy that basically you could show this picture to almost anybody and they'll know who he is. Today, Ellie's doctor, a pediatrician who knows nothing about the UFC, was talking to us and blah, 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 and somehow the UFC came up. We didn't bring it up. I don't know how the fuck it came up, but it came up. And he's like, oh, my sons are into that, and they like that guy. What's that guy's name? You know, the guy with the Conor McGregor. Like, even he knows. Everyone knows who the notorious one is. That's why everyone cares. Whether you like him or not, it's irrelevant. You care about this fight. Some people are like, oh, I'm not going to pay for this. All right, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. But you care. I don't believe the 19% that say they don't care. They're trolling. They're number one.
This is number one bullshit.
Number one bullshit. So it's a complete farce. It's hogwash. Everyone cares about this fight next Saturday. Now, something that's interesting is, yes, the UFC hasn't really gone full-blown, let's promote this card. They're basically letting this thing sell itself. They're probably like, it's going to get $1 million. It's going to get $1 million to pay-per-view buys. No big deal. It's kind of odd. Makes you scratch your head. But I haven't really heard much. Now, I'm assuming fight week next week, it's going to really get amped up. They put a poster out that a lot of people are complaining about. But then again, when does the MMA community not complain, right? We do a stream, comments open up down below, and everyone's crying. Wambulances. Don't know why, but Kleenex, the Kleenex stocks must be through the roof. They should have Kleenex coin for all the fucking criers in the MMA world. Online. On Twitter. Bunch of babies. Babies. Yeah, we ripped on the boxing fans. I could rip on the MMA fans as well. A lot of people out there are just a bunch of crybabies. People are crying about Sean O'Malley fighting against a quote-unquote can, right? Kris Moutinho. When I heard this fight was happening, unlike the majority of people have no idea who Kris Moutinho is. But weirdly enough, usually we don't know who the unknowns are, but weirdly enough, we know who this guy is. We've seen him fight live multiple times. He's competed under the CES roof. So when a lot of people are turning shit down, people are hurt, people can't make weight, what do? They throw in Kris Moutinho, who's 9-4 on a 2-fight win streak. He beat a guy in a Sheik Ajim coming out of Triton fights. And beat him pretty good. Finished him in the second round. I was shocked how he beat a Sheik. And then a triangle choke against Andrew Salas. Now, you might say, hey, listen, these guys have what? 7-4 or 8? Wait, hold on. What are their records? Let's see what Ashik Ajim. I think he was undefeated before he fought. Yeah, he was undefeated. Ashik was undefeated before he fought Sean O'Malley's future opponent. Let's see this other guy here. Jeff Perez. Oh, hold on a second. Is that the guy I'm thinking of? Hold on. My interwebs is playing games with me. Here we go. Andrew Salas. Squeeze me. Now, this guy over here is 6-6. All right. And look at him. He goes from this guy to Sean O'Malley. Let's see this guy's resume. Whoa, boy. Okay. Now, Sean O'Malley should win this fight, right? Hey, welcome to the UFC. We're going to throw you against Sean O'Malley. And if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be on the main card. Big opportunity for my man from CES. So, I don't know how, I don't know really how he's going to win this fight, but regardless of the fact, he's jumping in, and it looks like they're going to throw him on the main card. I don't know what they're going to do here. I mean, they didn't even update the UFC website. Let's see if it says it on Tapology where he sits. Yeah, in Tapology, they're still saying main card. I have a feeling they're going to keep him there. That's nuts, man. Imagine that shit. You're 9-4. You're on a 2-fight win streak. One guy was pretty good that you beat. Not like UFC caliber yet. Too green. But the last fight, you fight this 500 guy. And here you are, short notice, fighting Sean O'Malley. No scrub on the main card. So congratulations to Kris Moutinho for getting the call. I don't know if this is going to pan out well for him, though. As Sean O'Malley is probably going to go in there looking for blood quickly. And I'm looking for some boobies, baby. As Uncle Mike hits the dodo.
Hey, I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air. Fapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Took my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman. Show them tits. Pervert cameraman. $10 tip. Pervert cameraman.
Ariane Celeste.
Pervert cameraman. Show them breasts. Boobies.
Uncle Mike.
Happy birthday, birthday cake, party face, drunk savage one of old we love you man.
That was very nice from Uncle Mike and our moderator in the chat, Drunk Savage. It's his birthday. So everyone in the chat, please drop a big happy birthday to the Mr. Drunk Savage for being wonderful, wonderful. Thank you and happy birthday, Drunk Savage. And many more. Many, many more. Drunk Savage been with the community for a long time. That was nice of you, Mike. That was really nice of you. We talked about Conor a little bit. We spoke about Sean O'Malley and his new opponent. There's another thing that dropped, which is hilarious. And you see on the thumbnail, there's a little person in the corner. Not a little person, but a little face on the phone over there in the corner. It's Jake Paul. Now, I said I wasn't really going to dabble into Jake Paul until August hits, and he's going to fight Tyron Woodley. But something happened that I cannot pass up with Jake Paul and Triller, as they donate money to a GoFundMe of a UFC fighter who's having trouble paying for her camp. If I'm not mistaken, it was 5,000. We'll get the exact number. But 5,000 from Jake Paul and $25K from Triller dumped into the GoFundMe. I mean, one of the biggest troll moves ever by the people calling out the UFC for not paying their fighters enough. Now, I don't want to make this show about fighter pay and this and that. I have my opinions as well. And yes, all fighters should make more money. Boxers should make more money as well. And I don't want to get into that whole conversation. But how does the UFC, and I see Matt Stone say, your move, UFC. How does the UFC, how do they not, like, what do they do? 30K wasted on gym memberships. Like, what does the UFC do? Bloomberg has a good piece on the class action lawsuit. So what is the lawsuit about? Explain. I think it's one of the funniest things. Now, Jake Paul used to work with Triller. He doesn't anymore, yet they're kind of teaming up. Triller's now in debt. Oh, man. It's so fucking funny. Here's the thing. I get what the UFC is doing. You know, they're a business and they got their reasons for why they're paying people X amount of dollars. Whatever. Okay? Can they dip into their pockets a little bit more and pull extra money out? I'm sure they could. But so could a lot of other organizations, right? With Jake Paul leading the fighters should get paid more march, and then this happening could be one of the funniest troll moves ever. Well worth, I'm sure, the $5K. And Triller the $25K. When Dana White was saying Triller was lying about their numbers, right? Triller was lying about their numbers with the Jake Paul pay-per-view. Yet then they throw $25K out just for a GoFundMe for their fighter. Hilarious. The UFC, a monopoly, but more significantly and liable is... You know what? The UFC has been catching heat for being a monopoly for a while. They keep beating it. Listen, I don't know if I want to go down that road, but it's the UFC started everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, the UFC legit started it all. They're their own entity. They're doing their own thing. And if other companies start up and want to be like the UFC and they can't succeed, I mean, that's their problem. You know, now the UFC has gobbled up companies before, which is a problem. They can't be doing that. But if they're not really buying up other companies, where's the lawsuit? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it really will stick.
Wonderful.
Chubbs.
Triller is using the fight pay angle to sell fights because, like Dana White said, they are fighting 20-year-old guys against 40-year-old washed-up fighters on losing streaks.
Yeah, listen, Triller has an angle. It's just a hilarious. It's a hilarious troll move. And to the people that aren't super educated about any of this stuff, or just want to run to Twitter and start going up in arms, like people will use this and then run to Twitter and be like, oh my God, you're not treating your fighters right. Look at this. Look, like they're going to use it. That's what Triller wants. Triller's using this to gaslight the fans out there, to pour it on Dana and the UFC. And Jake Paul's sitting there laughing his ass off as he's pouring gasoline on the fire as well. It's a plan. It's a play. It's brilliant. It's hilarious. It really is hilarious. Anyway, okay, so those are the three things. We're also going to talk about this viral video that people are bringing up on Monday night with, I saw Keemstar threw it. When Keemstar is throwing it out there, it must be important. It's kind of weird. I never thought I'd see the day. where Keemstar would be tweeting out Bellator, like Bellator news. It's nuts. But Joe Schilling from Bellator gets in it with this chick. Not this chick, excuse me. This guy that's hanging out with this chick and just flatlines him. It's hilarious, yet amazing all at the same time, and terrible. It's hilarious, terrible, and I don't know what... We're going to dive into the video. We're going to talk about that as well. So let's circle back around, okay? Let's circle the troops around. We got 389 in here. We're going viral, for God's sakes. Make sure you hit the like button, okay? That's the first plan. Make sure you smash the like button, because at 200, we play a really stupid song, okay? So smash that like button, and thank you to the donators over there. I'm going to give a quick shout-out to our sponsors, and then we're going to roll into this Conor McGregor stuff. I want to know your thoughts here, for real. I'm not going to shame you if you care or don't care. I want to know. Or maybe I will shame you. I don't know. We'll see. By the way, if you want 20% off Head Rush, the greatest swole, sexy gear around, check it out. Link in the description. The baddest clothes out there. For the men, the ladies, some sexy clothes for the ladies as well. The promo code is MMA-HOLES. You'll immediately get laid by wearing this stuff. That's right. And if you're in a relationship, you're going to get immediate sex by having this. Your clothes will be ripped off instantly. You'll walk into the bar, and even Joe Schilling will walk by. He wouldn't want to mess with you with this shirt on. Because when you wear a head rush shirt, you're a badass. That's why I wear my head rush shirt. But honestly, all joking aside, if you want a 20% off discount, check it out. Link down below. Promo code MMA-HOLES. Speaking of getting laid, bullwash.com, we have the wash of a lifetime here. This stuff will change your world, dude. Light your life on fire. This stuff is amazing. It smells great. It feels great. The scented ones, was it Cool Breeze or some shit? That's the one I use. It's got like these little particles in it. It's like a little scrub on it. It feels amazing. Love it. I feel nice and clean. I used the wipes today after the gym when I was in a run. I had to wipe myself down. Go check it out down below. Promo code is MMA-HOLES for 15% off. 15% off. Promo code MMA-HOLES. Now, I see someone in the chat. It's a little casual. Storm Kirkland says head rush is the new affliction. Head rush has been around for fucking ever. When affliction was around, head rush is around. And head rush is still going strong. Where is affliction? Nowhere to be found. Along with tap out, I don't know where the hell those guys are. But yet head rush is still around. So there's a reason why that stuff is around. It's the best. We have MysticRootsCBD.com. Check that out. MysticRootsCBD.com for the best, I was going to say weed, CBD in the world. Not weed, guys. CBD. To help you with anxiety and all that stuff. I had the Lifted Lotus before we went live with the drops. 20% off with our code MMA-HOLES and Lux Bidet. We have a link in the description. This link is going to be gone very soon, within like the next couple of days. So the promo code it's 10% off. Please, I urge you, if you're going to get a bidet, now is the time to do it, because if you're watching the replay, it's probably going to be gone. So use the link in the description.
Wonderful.
It's Howard.
Adelia's Kelly Cake. From Gabe Bathhouse. There was they did with the birthday announcements. If you don't like 4-H or Hunter County, move somewhere else. We have an update. Loose Gant. Item 220. Item 189 from Becom Cake. Blue Skunk.
Howard,
$12 bid.
Howard,
Red Vay.
Howard, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Thank you for the donation. But if you donate again, please explain. What the hell's going on? Anyway, okay. Thank you to our sponsors out there. Thank you to our donators. And also ESPN Plus, if you're looking to watch the fights this weekend, not this weekend, next weekend, UFC 264, pinned in the live chat. Anyone that uses that link sees the fights. So click that link in the description or in the live chat and be wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's get back to it here. We discussed briefly on what's on this thumbnail. We discussed the Sean O'Malley situation. But let's go, people. Let's get amped up. I'm asking if you care, and it looks like we do care about this. Conor McGregor's looking for fucking redemption here. He's looking to get that win back in the W column and looking to fight for a belt again. I care about this. And it looks like, for the most part, our community cares about this, because look at the poll. 81% say, and 19% say no. That's right. That's right. 81%. Now, I have a theory here. They're not liking my theories lately, and I love it. I have these theories, and people are like, oh my God, you're so off with that. Oh my God, blah, 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 blah. Then listen to the other shows. They all listen. They all fucking suck each other off and repeat and regurgitate the same shit. I have a feeling they're not promoting much this week because people are going to be hungry next week. There's no UFC this Saturday night. In fact, is there even Bellator? I don't even know. Let me see if there's Bellator this weekend. I'm pretty sure PFL's going, but no one cares about that, right? Let's see if Bellator is going. I should have looked this up before the show. I saw Fedor's back. You see who he's fighting? You'll laugh if you don't know. It's absolutely hilarious. July. What do we got here? October, August. No, there's no Bellator this week. What's the? Is the next Bellator fight the Pitbull McKee fight? That's a banger. I think that might be it. Yeah, it looks like there's no Bellator this week. Okay, so people are going to be foaming. Hasbulla. Ben Diaz, wait, Hasbulla. People could be foaming at the mouth next week They're going to be fired up, and then you're going to launch it into like a press conference and the media scrums. She comes in, she puts the freaking volume all the way up. That's all right. The media scrums and all that stuff is going to get people going crazy next week when it comes to the McGregor versus Poirier fight. So I think this is all calculated because it seems like they're dropping the ball, right? It feels like that because there's nothing going on this weekend. You would think, hey, what the hell's going on? Why are we not talking about Poirier and McGregor? Where are the promos? Why aren't they all? There should be billboards up and this and that. There's nothing. But I think they're banking on Conor's celebrity. They're banking on hungry UFC fans that are starving for fights. So they're going to be throwing this at you next week. I think they're going to go hard in the paint with the embeddeds and the whole deal. So chat room, let me know what you think. Do you care?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hasbulla is like 50 years old. No, he's like 18. 18 years old. Hit the like button, friends. If Conor loses, calculated. Hasbulla is like, I saw that. They hype it the week of, says myself. Fedor versus Depression. Yeah, Fedor is fighting Jake Holden. I think that's his name. A WWE type of guy. We care a lot, says Sean. Yes, he is a smart man over there. That's right. This fight sells itself. I think that's what the UFC might be banking on, too. I mean, Conor McGregor is a money guy, and I think a lot of people want to see, is it really over? Hell yeah, I care, says J-Lock. They haven't promoted the trilogy as much as I expected, says Maggle. Drunk Savage, buddy. Stop making fun of Hasbulla. Midget lives matter. It's little people, I think. I thought Fedor was fighting JDS. No, he's fighting... Well, someone slipped into our DMs and says was it Jake Holden? Is that the WWE-ish? I don't know if he's WWE or what kind of wrestling guy he is. I don't care about the midget fights. It's staged. Who is the who is? Let me see what does that mean? I have a Russian link. That's very nice. Dana's going to be the subject, I feel. Fedor is fighting Josh Thompson. Now, Dana's going to be the subject, I feel. Knack knees. What are you talking about? What do you think? Like, is it going to be... Do you think... This might be actually connected here. So, Jake Paul makes this move, right? And does the donation to the GoFundMe. Just so happens to be a week before Fight Week, UFC 264. It looks like Jake Paul is on a move to steal the sunshine and the spotlight from UFC 264. It just jumped into my head now, actually. I know they're trying to get that attention going, but do you think, and to the person in the chat that said that, is that what you're thinking here? Do you think that they're going to target Dana White as public enemy number one, the UFC not paying their fighters, yada, 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 and people are not going to give a shit about this? People are going to boycott UFC 264 because people are so moved by a narrative on the internet. Jake Paul is going to get murked one day. Yeah, it's inevitable. Jake Paul versus Joe Schilling. Tony Nurmagomedov. Shout out to Tony in the chat. Khabib's cousin. Hey, it's Tony. Tony like the SMESH. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Yeah, the Schilling thing we're going to get to. That shit went viral. Jake Paul versus Schilling. That's actually pretty funny. We got Chubbs.
Wonderful.
With a wonderful donation.
Conor McGregor is going to kick the shit out of that little bitch.
Let's get fired up, man. He's going to kick the shit out of that little bitch. And if he doesn't, I might have to crawl into the fetal position on Saturday night. So make sure you're subscribed and you hit the notification bell or you'll watch me cry. Booby trap.
Booby, booby, booby trap. Booby, booby, booby trap. Booby, booby, booby trap. Booby, booby, booby trap.
From one booby lover to another, happy birthday drunk, you OG. You drunk OG. You drunk ass drunk OG.
Thank you, Evil Bill, for the booby trap. Thank you very much for being wonderful. Shout out to the donators on a Wednesday night, baby. Wednesday night donation. If you'd like to drop a donation, we got a link down below in the description. Our Streamlabs links plays all the stupid songs. Thank you so much. Man, oh man, look at this. 748 people hanging with us on a Wednesday night. Why is that happening? Because we care about Conor McGregor fighting Dustin Poirier Part 3. That's why everyone's here tonight. We care about this fight. So to the knuckleheads out there on the interwebs that say they don't give a fuck, well, you're in the minority, my friends. Because a lot of people do care. Let me know in the chat if you could be purchasing this thing or if you'll be borrowing it off the interwebs. And what are your thoughts? Do you think Conor's ready to roll? Or do you think Dustin Poirier gets it done again? Second time in a row. Smesh. Who you rooting for? Who you got? How you got it? Let me know in the best live chat in the world. I do fucking care. Always borrow, says Johnny Smith. Who said they don't care? I mean, I haven't seen anybody say that. I've seen it. I'm not going to dox them because I think that's what they're looking for, the attention. You know, hey, can I get a bunch of retweets and likes? Because I say I don't care about something. Like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. You shit. I'm noticing a lot of people on Twitter are trying to say something edgy or controversial to get retweeted. Fuck that. Shut up. Don't give a fuck about this fight. I hope Dustin gets knocked the fuck out. Yeah, let's go, baby. Yes. Yes. Dustin is going to retire Conor. Hey, you know Khabib time? You better shut the fuck up. You know what's happening. You know what's going down. You know Conor McGregor's getting redemption. He's not dragging his family around. This man's focused. And he has hair this time. He's bringing hair to the party. Conor with hair smokes Dustin 10 out of 10 times. Bull Conor with the family? Well, not so much. Will be an interesting fight, hopefully. I mean, it can't suck. I've never even seen a bad... Honestly, there's no such thing as a bad Dustin Poirier fight. There's no such thing as a bad Conor fight. They could fight 20 times. They're all going to be good. They're not going to suck. Both guys bring it. So when you have two... Like it was like the people that were out there talking about Nate Diaz at the trilogy fight when they were trying to put that thing together. There were people out there just saying, oh, been there, done that. I don't want to see it anymore. How the fuck do you... I could watch Nate and Conor fight constantly. Like, they could never stop fighting and I would still watch. Like, it's crazy, man. I think people just say bullshit just to say it. You know? And my friend V-Neck was... I remember... I don't want to see Nate Diaz versus Conor. I'm like, what? We saw it twice. Why want to see it again? Because it's good? If fights keep happening and they're still awesome every single time, like, I'll keep watching it. If they do Conor Dustin 17, I'm in. I'm in. I don't give a shit. Listen, at the end of the day, it's all about watching fun fights. The belts seem to mean nothing anymore. Headlining a pay-per-view next week is Conor versus Dustin 3. Thank you, Sentence Home. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. That guy Sentence Home. That guy Sentence Home knows what's up. See, he says great channel in the phone. He knows what's up. He's right. He's not wrong. You better hit the like button. A fight next week, and that's happening. No title. And people are not even talking about it. They're not even addressing it. They're like, okay, it's a pay-per-view, I'm paying. Or I'm streaming it. But they're watching, right? Everyone's watching. Yet there are people out there saying they don't care. If you're new to the channel, I see a lot of new faces in the chat. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button as well. Okay? Hit the notification bell so you know when we're live, because we'll be live during the fights. Every UFC fight, I've been doing it almost 5 years straight. August will be 5 years. Actually, whoa, fucking A. We're almost a month away to our 5-year anniversary. That's nuts, man. I'll be watching it with the MMA-Holes. Yeah, what the? Piss. Shout out to Piss in the chat, baby. Look at old Pissy boy over here. Look at old Pissy boy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. Yeah, right, Sean? Sean's been with us for a long time. 5 years. We've been through hell and back on this channel. And here we are, hanging with our best friends from all over the fucking world. I don't know what we're going to do when Conor stops fighting. I'm going to be honest with you. Because no one brings the numbers like this guy. On a Wednesday night, 882 fucking people. What's going on here? That guy's going on. That guy's going on. Right there. Conor McGregor. We need him to win. For the channel. For the people. for the MMA holes. We all need him to win. Because let's be honest, even if you don't like Conor McGregor, do you care about Dustin Poirier fighting Oliveira for the belt? No, you don't care about that. No. What do you care about? You care about Conor McGregor fighting for the belt or losing in a fight for the belt, right? Do you really want to see Dustin Poirier fight Charles Oliveira? No, you don't. We need Dustin to take a dive. I know a lot of people throw a dive out there. This is the fight, Dustin. Take the dive. Alan, you're full of shit. You're full of shit. You might be rooting for Poirier. You like Poirier. He's a nice guy, right? But what would you rather watch? What would you rather watch? Be honest with me, guys. Let's all be honest. I'm gonna inject the chat with a truth serum right now. Okay? This here is not steroids. It's not a pen. This here is truth serum. And I'm going to inject you with it. Because let's be serious. Everyone would rather watch Conor McGregor fight for the belt than Dustin Poirier. Charles Oliveira, Conor McGregor. That's what you'd rather see. Numbers don't lie. So I'm going to inject you right now. Okay? Talk to me. Right in the chat right now, who would you rather see fight Charles Oliveira for the strap, 155-pound belt? All I want is Conor or Dustin. Let me know in the chat right now. Let's see if the serum worked. Okay, let's see. Rattle it away, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what the chat says. 945 people in the chat right now. Momentum. It's flying. Look at all the Conors out there. The serum's working. Oh, I see a couple of Dustins in the chat. I see Mighty Mouse. The fuck? Someone said Mighty Mouse? What? Oh, those are liars. Dustin liars in the chat. All liars.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We had a guest that was supposed to come on tonight. I'm not gonna call him out. But he didn't answer my boy Anthony. Anthony reached out and tells me, he's like, listen, I might have a little bit of bad news. So I want to thank you for not showing up tonight. I want to thank you for blowing off my buddy. Because we got the chat flying right now. And I got to be honest, you might have put everyone to sleep. Yeah, look at this chat over here. They want Conor. They want Conor to fight Charles Oliveira. It wasn't felony, by the way. They want Conor. Wait, hold on a second. Bob Marley says I'll never be Irish. Well, I'm part Irish. I'm partially Irish. I'm not full-blown Irish, but I got a part in me. A little bit. I'm not rooting for Conor because he is Irish. When he first came in, yeah, it was something I was like, okay, I could back this guy. But let's be honest, the guy's hilarious. The guy was hilarious from day one when he was rocking his little man bun and beating up scrubs. Flatlining everyone on the way up to the titles. 2 belts. Fucking unbelievable. Seen him fight multiple times here. Been in the seats for Conor McGregor fights. Electrifying crowd. I've seen him win. I've seen him lose. But no matter what, I'll always root for him. I'll always root for McGregor. And I'll always care. Because I'm telling you the truth here. I care. About Poirier versus McGregor. The trilogy fight. Now we're going to find out when Jessie comes on if she cares. We'll find out. Maybe she'll have a different opinion. Maybe she doesn't care. I think could beat Conor. I think I could beat Conor, says Gene. Okay, Gene? I'm going to say. No. I say you're wrong, buddy. He was English. Dustin goes out easier than the first fight. That's the truth. That's the truth. Conor would dust you, bro. Root for the guy that punches old men in the pub. Interesting that you say that. You could punch old men, and you could punch young men. Who did it worse? Who did it worse? Let's see. Okay, so a gentleman's at a bar. Hey, look at me. I'm drunk and I got a dopey tie on. It's a little loose. Yeah, look at me. I'm so fucking cool. My arms are swinging around. Yeah. Oops. Oh, excuse me, buddy. Okay, so now look at this. The waiter's in the way. Get out of the way, waiter. A little word said, and then Mr. Schilling turns around like, what'd you say, buddy? Pa! Oh, my goodness. You guys want to see a dead body? You guys want to see a fucking dead body? There he is. And the girl just walks over to him. Okay. Now, the old man in the bar was fine, man. Connor just fucking gave him a little tap and said, shut the fuck up, you know? This guy lights out. Talking about punching people in the bar. Might be a little bit worse, no? Since we're talking about people getting punched in the bar, let's go there. Now, what do you guys think about this scenario? This is Joe Schilling walking in there, comes around, someone says something to him, and what? Pa! Down, out cold. The dude's out. Not even twitching, just dead. Beautiful combination by... Who knew a Bellator fighter could throw a combination like that, right? Now, I want to know in the chat, what do you think? 1,000 people strong over here. Smash the like button if you're having a good time. If you're not having a good time, get the fuck out. But if you're having a good time, smash the like button right now. Rape my like button. Spread its legs, my like button. And penetrate my like button. Immediately. What do you think about this situation? I see people on both sides. By the way, you think he was smashing this girl over here? Because he's not anymore after he gets fucking flatlined like that. So I don't know what this guy's doing. It looks like he's like talking shit and stuff. He's like, yeah, I would fuck that guy. Like, I don't know what this gesture is over here. Like, what is that? Like, I don't know. He's like acting all like tough with his boys. Which I don't know what he's saying. But Joe Schilling already, it looks like Joe Schilling just came out of the bathroom. I don't think he took a piss. I think Joe Schilling took a steamy dump and there wasn't like enough toilet paper, or maybe his finger went through the toilet paper and went into the poo. You know? Someone in the chat says, Matt says he was rapping. Maybe. I think Joe Schilling already looks furious here. He already looks like fucking, he already looks pissed off, Mr. Schilling. Someone says he went for a smoke. I don't know, man. I think he took a nasty, stinky dump. Maybe not enough. Maybe, I don't know what it was. But something's wrong. Or even if he went outside for a cigarette, he's just pissed off. Did he lose the fight? That I don't even fucking remember. So he comes out, and he kind of did bump into the guy, right? Let's see. The guy's standing there. Oh, actually, no, not really. He kind of gave him a little tap and says, you know, excuse me, buddy. All right, so you look pretty good there. By the way, what's up with this guy's hand? Fuck's going? What is it? Would he break his wrist? Who the hell walks around like that? Did someone break this guy's wrist? Okay, he nods after the guy says something, right? The guy says something to him, and he nods and says something back, and then the guy must have said something smart ass. Your Schilling didn't waste any time. Oh, you know what I missed? I missed the part where the guy actually... So the guy fucking pumps. This fucking idiot. So look at the dude with the tie. Watch his shoulder over here. The dude actually fucking... Oh, man. Oh, he deserves it. I'm sorry. I'm with the Bellator guy. If you're going to fucking be like that, you deserve to get dropped. The best is he just looks at him and walks away. Fuck, that's cool, man. What a dick. All right, you know what? I'm with the Bellator guy. Listen, if you're a professional fighter, yeah, should you be knocking people out in the bar? Probably not. But in this situation, I'm with the Bellator guy. He looked like he was fairly polite. I do think he was in a bad mood. But hilarious, man. Just walking out. Oh, excuse me, buddy. Okay. Yeah, what'd you say? What the fuck did you say? Yeah. I'm with the Bellator guy. All right, in the chat, let me know your thoughts on this. Wow, man. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm with the Bellator guy. The more I look at it, I'm with that guy. The dude with the fucking... I've been to enough bars back in the day. I've had enough fucking drunk son of a bitches like step up and have the beer muscles and shit. I've even been on the other end where I fucking had the beer muscles and stepped up, and I probably should have been flatlined. But if you're gonna fucking pump, if you're gonna go like that, like, then I don't give a fuck who you're stepping to. Like, you could go Matt Sarah and just throw him to the ground and like submit him or something. But this guy opted to just unload.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Moss and JBM, I can't tell you how much I like this channel. Despite the fact that I'm not included in the coolest call-in song, might I add, people banned from calling in this channel are included. But when I tune in, work stress, etc. is gone.
Well, thank you, Maddie. That was very nice of you. At this stage, you don't even want to be in that song. Because I got to be honest, that song is like the kiss of death. If you're in the phone call song, chances are something's going to happen to you. You're going to leave the community. So just stay out of the song. The song is like, it's like being on the cover of the Madden game or the UFC fighting game, the EA Sports. If you're in that song, chances are something terrible is going to happen to you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Joe literally said he was scared for his life because a drunk guy half his size stepped towards him in a weird way for a second. You were scared for your life? What are you, a pussy? Then he posted on Instagram. He is scared for his life, lol.
Wait
Faggot.
a second. Hold on a second. All right. Thank you, Glove Touch. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, Manny. Thank you, Evil Bill. Did he really do that? What's his Instagram? Joe Schilling. I gotta look this guy up now. Joe. I don't think we follow him. Joe Schilling. Damn, man. The dude's like, oh, hold on a second.
I was pretty moved by Keaton Jones's video, so I reached out to his mom and was gonna bring him out to LA and for a Bellator event that's coming up, big show, and introduce him to fighters, be his friend, you know. And she just wants money. She just wants me to share her GoFundMe account. And
This guy. All right, hold on a second here. That's an old video of him. Where do I get this fucking guy? Where's he at? Joe Schilling.
Hey, man.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Why is that so loud? Joe Schilling. Come on, dude. Where the fuck is this guy? Anyone know what's his at? You guys know in the chat? I'm curious. I want to see that. Let me see. I'll look it up here. Joe Schilling Instagram. Here we go. Okay, we got him. I kind of have to follow this guy now. Yeah, I didn't follow him before. The guy you knocked out is my ex. He used to physically abuse me on a regular basis. Thank you for sticking up for that busboy and for the closure you just gave me. I've been waiting 8 years for karma to hit him straight in the face. Get the fuck out of here. Where's the proof? Not saying this is impossible, but where, dude, what the fuck? 7 billion people in this world and you chose me. Is that it, man? The Lord, yo, he quotes it, the Lord's work. Oh my God. She probably deserved. That's terrible, man. You can't say that. What the fuck? What the fuck's wrong with you? Jesus Christ. That's nuts, man. The hell's that about? I mean, there's no proof that's even true. This dude looks like a little bit of a head case, though, right? He seems like he's off his rocker. Like, if I gotta be honest with you, looks like a pretty big dude too. Like, if I don't care how. Then again, when I've had a lot of drinks in me, yeah, if it's true, it's great. It's great. But there's like nothing that proves that quote's true. And if he posted something on Instagram, it looks like he pulled it. But the dude looks like a scary guy as is. You know, like I wouldn't fuck with this guy. Like I had a half a brain in my head. So he kind of deserved it, the guy. I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing. This is kind of ridiculous, though. I can't stand people that say fighting doesn't solve anything. Well, in some cases, it does. All right, what do you guys think about Schilling? I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but we had a segue from Connor punching the old man, and we segued to Joe _Schilling. Go give him a follow. It's the internet moss. Everything is true. Yeah, I guess it's a good point, right? We're just supposed to believe it. Like, dude, like, I got to be honest with you, Joe Schilling. Just because you posted this, how the fuck is it? How are we supposed to? Like, if people just automatically believe this, you need your fucking head examined. Like, come on. And then he says the Lord's work. I don't buy this for a second. Now, it could be possible, yes. But I wouldn't put this out there unless I had a credible source, you know? Like, there's no... What the fuck? I feel like I'm watching a Jerry Springer show. Oh, my God.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's too freaking funny, man.
Bar fights aren't about fair fights. Being drunk is not an excuse. Everybody going into the bar knows if they start some shit they might get knocked out.
It's true.
That dude got what he asked for.
You know what? I kind of agree with Chubbs there. Actually, 100% agree with Chubbs there. Every time I fucking open my mouth at a bar, and God knows I don't do that anymore. I haven't been to I don't even know the last time I've been to a bar. I'm such a loser now. But anytime I'd open my mouth, I knew very well I've had my ass kicked, you know? Actually, that wasn't at a bar, but I've had my ass kicked. And you know what you're getting into. And the good part about getting your ass kicked when you're drunk is you don't feel it. You'll feel it the next day. So if this guy's going to pump at a bigger dude like that, like, what does he expect? He just picked the wrong guy. He just picked the wrong guy.
Wonderful,
Oh, shit. What up, Ian?
Know the current topic of discussion, but Dustin within one. Conor will get in the last minute because he didn't give himself enough time to recover from a knockout.
Okay, there we go. Dustin within not enough time, huh? You don't think it was enough? I'm with you if it's like 2 months, 3 months. When was the last time you fought? What was that? How long ago was that? Hasn't it been like 5, 6? How many months was it? It was in January, wasn't it? Let me see. When was that? When was that last fight? Yes, January 23rd. February, March, April, May, June, July. That's 6 months, dude. Nope. No. I disagree, Ian. Now, here's the deal. We have a lot of topics to get to tonight. It's a 2-hour show, and we're only halfway through this puppy, okay? If you want to keep talking about Conor and Dustin, and we're talking about something else, feel free to interrupt at any time in the live chat over here or a donation down below. You can just put the show at a halt with a super chat or Streamlabs, preferably, because it has different fun songs. Okay? It's that simple. You can crash and interrupt the show in that way. Helps. All the donations help out our show. Okay? And thank you to all our members. 139. If you want to become a member, get a fancy emoji in the chat. Hit the join button under the channel as well. But yeah, 6 months. It doesn't feel like it's been 6 months as Gavin. It does to me. You know, the only reason why it does to me is because, look, it's a Wednesday night, 1,000 people watching. Like, that's the Conor effect. You know fight week's right around the corner when you're pumping numbers like that. When you have a thumbnail like this, people are amped up. And think about this. The UFC isn't even promoting this thing right now. Like, next week, it's going to be crazy. But right now, they're not even promoting. People are hungry. They want to talk about Conor McGregor. So like I said before, feel free. Give me your opinions in the chat. I went on and on in the beginning about what I think, but I'll keep going. I'll keep rattling it. That's what people want. We'll talk more about the fight card as well, UFC 264. And then when fight week hits, we'll probably do the press conference as well. We'll react to that, so make sure you're subscribed. Top 3 MMA podcast, if people would just pump this link. Yeah, Storm, that's the problem here. You got to hit that like button. It's very important. You got to hit it. So smash the like, guys. Smash the like button. If you're having a good time hanging with us, if you're having a good time hanging with the best community in the world, make sure you smash the shit out of that. Conor loses, but he does good in the first round, says Cristiano Messi. Possibly, yeah. I mean, right? You think about this. First round's the Conor round. You got to get out of that Conor round. You don't want to play in the Conor round. You want to get out of that thing. You want the leg kicks. You want to whatever you'd like to do. You want to get out of that. So I understand how people say that, and he could possibly guess or excuses in the following rounds. I truly believe Conor's going to bounce back in this fight. And I don't think it's about checking the kick. I have a feeling Dustin's going to have a different plan in this game, but little P-Head's getting slept. getting slept. He has to. We need that. 100% the fuck the YouTube algorithm. No offense, but she hurts my ears. Let's see. I know you've been heard of snow business, but have you ever heard of slaw business? Bunnies. No, I fucked that up. I'm sorry. Schilling got knocked the fuck out by some Asian dude in Bellator, his molester. Yeah, I mean, listen. The best thing that could have happened to Schilling, and I don't know if he's going to get sued or what. I don't know what the hell's going on with this guy. But the best thing that could have happened to him is this. Like, now everyone... Who the fuck was talking about Joe Schilling? Nobody. All you got to do is just fucking drop a drunk at a bar. It worked for Conor, right? I mean, the guy didn't drop. But you punch the old man, everyone's talking about you. You punch this schlup. Now everyone's talking about you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's sus that someone was recording. I think he told one of his boys to record when he walked back in. Or he was scared for his life like he claims, and he is just a little fucking pussy. Fucking pussy. I don't even know Joe Scheitling. Who is that faggot?
Okay, here's another theory. And you know what? Glove Touch brings a good point, right? I know there's cameras everywhere. But why was this guy filming that? I have a feeling. Okay, you ready? Here's a theory. Here's my theory here. Now, and the Glove Touch has helped me out with this. After seeing that donation, it is true. The fact that there's a camera, like, what is this guy recording right now? Let's watch this again. What is he recording? Why is this thing on? Schilling could have said, it could be his buddy. I don't know if it was, but Schilling could have said to, hey, listen, I'm gonna walk past this guy. I'm gonna wait for him to do something, because maybe he was acting like a dick the whole night. Maybe this guy's being a prick.
Wonderful.
Price it, roll the camera. I'm gonna do something to this guy.
Also, if you guys like gaming, go check out my guy One-Handed G on Twitch. Great small streamer.
One-Handed G? Go check it. All right. I'll check him out. Drop him on the MMA-Holes.com. I'll check him out. Is that the guy? Oh, no, I'm thinking of someone else. There's a guy who was gaming with his mouth. I couldn't believe it. There's a guy on Facebook that was doing, like, gaming streams, and his controls were in his mouth. I'm like, what the hell? Like, it was crazy, man. Slow bunnies. I don't know what the hell is slow bunny. I have no clue what that is. Schilling beat up a homeless dude before. Schilling posted it on his Instagram. Was premeditated. You know what? I'm kind of buying that. I'm kind of buying that. Why is the camera on this guy? I have a feeling Schilling was like, yo, this guy's a prick. This guy's a fucking prick. It does look like Schilling was waiting for him to make a move. And I think this might be the truth here. He probably went off to the bathroom or went to smoke a cigarette. He's like, yo, roll the film. Roll the cameras. When I come back, I'm gonna wait for this guy to make a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that. The guy was probably being a prick or something, or obnoxious and loud in the bar, and Schilling was having a bad night, and it's like, all right, watch this shit. They're saying he did this before like 2 years ago. I got it on the website. All right, thank you, Drunk. The birthday boy, Drunk Savage. Yes, baby. Shout out to Drunk Savage. By the way, shout out to our mod squad in the chat. Thank you guys for being mods. Appreciate it. Let's look at the website. So this is our website here if you want to check this out for yourself. It's the MMA-Holes.com. Completely free. Link in the description. And if you notice on the website, we show these people in the container over here, the offline container. Anytime these people are live, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, we have it all for you up here. It jumps up right in the live section. So the MMA Holes are live. The UFC is actually live on Twitch. The actual UFC and Ghost Pepper MMA. But how about this? Wait, hold on a second. What's up with the numbers here? What's up with the numbers? Why are we not refreshed? What the fuck? The numbers are... Anyway, the numbers are wrong. So fuck that. I'm not going to go into this. But anyway, the UFC is live right now. I'm going to have to look into this. I got to talk to Jesse. The cachet or whatever. Might have to be upped. But anyway, when these people are live, it jumps into this container right here. If you want to jump into our message board, the live message board, 24/7, you just hit the chat room and here we go. Drunk's got the thing for Joe Schilling. I'm going to look at it off screen, just, you know, the Justin Jr. rule. All right, here we go. Wow, can that get any smaller? What the fuck? It's crazy, though, like how we're all talking about this. Like, we would never be talking about Joe Schilling. But yet here we are. So if this is premeditated, good on you, Joe Schilling, for... Wow, what the fuck? Why is it so blurry? Oh, here we go. All right, what the fuck? All right, here we go. Wow, how long is this thing? What, did he write a fucking book? Following his Bellator kickboxing 4 wins of Vittoria, blah, 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 blah. September Schilling posted on Instagram. Okay, hold on a second. Is there more to this? Here we go. No? Am I clicking on the right thing? Oh, this is his Instagram, but why is that blurry, man? So this post here is so fucking blurry, so this is not what we need. Damn it. Yeah, for some reason, this is fucking blurry. What the fuck? I can't read that shit, man. That's the second one. There's 2 pictures. Yeah, I know, but the one picture is blurry. For some reason, it uploaded blurry. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know where the fuck this is on his Instagram. Let me look at his Instagram again. Let's look in the IG. How many posts did this guy... fuck this. Who cares? Yeah, who cares? It's all good. I'm still going to go with the third. Thank you, Drunk. It's all good. Oh, read the last paragraph? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. The last paragraph. What? He later claimed self-defense. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Okay. Footage emerged on June 28th, showcasing Schilling's punching and knockout Justin Balboa, a 31-year-old man who was extremely intoxicated, according to Schilling, unconscious in a bar, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Why Florida? Poor Florida. Let's see. Claims self-defense, saying that he was scared for his life and simply defending himself against the evil in this world. The dude's a Jedi now, apparently. Dude's a fucking Jedi. That's hilarious, man. Wow. Anyway, Balboa was hospitalized with a head injury. Wow, this is going to definitely be a lawsuit. There's no doubt about it. So the reason why he's saying this because it's definitely going to be a lawsuit. Man, oh man, Joe Schilling. I tell you what, though, I think the theory, the glove touch is the person that started with this, and I do believe that this might be the case. Why is a person filming this? Like, what is the reason? They're far enough away where it's like, I mean, the guy's not like dancing silly or anything like that. He's just standing there. It's like a setup. Schilling just so happens to be in perfect frame. And I think the person that was filming it too had to pretend like they were shocked. Let me see. I don't know if I can play the sound. Let's see. Yeah, I can't fucking play the sound. Oh yeah, I can't do it. It's fucking so loud and stupid shit. He was probably filming the girl. That's creepy. He's probably filming... I don't know, man. Nah, that's not what he was filming. Yeah, that's not what he was filming. He was not filming. He was. It would be funny if the girl was in on it. That would be funny if that was the girl that claims that he like abused her or whatever. Oh my God. It mutes while they argue before the... There's Nas music playing. Yeah, step to the wrong dude, man. I'm starting to believe that this shit... I don't know if Schilling was gonna... Even the way he walked away, like... he didn't like a normal human being if you knocks... I don't know, like in that situation... Like, wouldn't you want to see if there are... I don't know. Maybe he said something fucked up. Maybe the guy said, go fuck your mother or some shit. I don't know. This seems a little sus. Anyway.
Wonderful.
This fight was just Joe Schilling's pilot episode to relaunch his remake series of bum fights.
You know, I think some people in the chat might be having some PTSD too. Thank you, DVSV. I think people are seeing... I have a feeling there were people that have been in this situation where they open their mouth to the wrong person. Anyone in the chat have balls enough to actually say they've been in the situation of the guy with the tie? Because I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen people get slept, knocked out for being the loudmouth. I've seen it over and over again. It just so happens this guy's a Bellator fighter. That's hilarious, man. Oh, it's so fucking funny, man.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The Schmo.
This is the Schmo. How you doing?
How you doing?
It's clear that Joe was looking to fight. He bumped into him on purpose. Glove touch Joe would knock you out cold before you get a chance to pee your panties. I'm cracking next time you soy boy glass chin celebrity stalker.
Oh, man. There you go. Thank you. Wow, the Schmo donating. Look at that. Joe B saying that's why you don't fluke with people. Yeah, man. When I was a kid, I had 9 lives. I had the gift of the gab. I was able to talk myself out of every fucking situation. But I was in some hairy-ass situations, man. Where I've been saved by bouncers in situations where I should have died. But it's stupid. In hindsight, looking back and seeing shit like this, you don't know. Listen, if in 2021, settle it down with the beer muscles. I don't care if you fucking a white belt in jiu-jitsu or whatever. Or if you fucking did karate as a kid. Like Ralph Macchio. Just chill. Just chill with the bar fighting. Just cool it. Especially if you're hanging out, you got a pretty young lady next to you. Stop acting like all super cool because you're gonna be fucking flatlined. You're gonna be flatlined. All right, we're gonna dive into the UFC 264 card. I think I'm done with the Schilling situation over here. Said the ring the ring thing, the Mexican cartel members once ended being a soccer ball to a Mexican soccer team. Let's see. The guy didn't fuck with anybody. Joe bumped into him. So, all right. So if you're coming in late, the guy did. So watch this. So first of all, we don't know. It's kind of like the Conor situation. You don't punch an old guy. I'm with you on that. But at the same time, the guy did say something. We don't know what the fuck the guy said. But so Joe kind of nudged him and said, "Excuse me, I'm walking here, right?" And then as he kept walking, the guy said something, right? And he turned around. I was like, "What the fuck did you say?" Right? Now watch the guy in the long sleeve shirt pump. Look, he fucking stepped at him. Dude stepped at him. So we have no idea. Yo, once you step in like that, a lot of people are swing first, ask questions later, you know? So, yeah, I would have to say it looks like it's premeditated. It looks like Schilling kind of set this dude up. But at the same time, the guy fell right into his trap. He was singing along to the music. He's like, "Sweet Carolina." I don't know, man. But I wasn't there. I'm just it's just a hunch. Just a hunch. All right, Jesse's here. Jesse is here. The sweet child is sleeping. Actually, our child just got her vax today. Not COVID or anything like that. Normal vaccines.
Wonderful,
and she's a little under the weather. Here we go. The glove touch.
I was at shift 263 pussy. And you kept looking away. You and your Hello Kitty suitcase you had. And your fucking 2007 Toyota that you drove away and you broke bitch.
Okay, there's the glove touch. He's having an argument with the Schmo. Thank you, glove touch, for the donation. Go get him. All right, Jess, we got 1,200 people in here. They all are hungry. And I asked them earlier, do you care about this fight? And the reason why I asked people were because on the interwebs, people saying, I don't care about this. It's happened already. Who gives a fuck? Blah, blah, blah. I'm not buying this pay-per-view, yada, yada, yada. But thankfully, the poll shows there are people with brains in their fucking heads, Jess. Okay, when I look at that. If you look at 746 people have voted, 81% say yes, sir. Now, not sure what your opinion is on this thing, though. Let's see. What do you think about this? Are you excited?
I am excited, and I actually think that Conor McGregor, we're going to see the Conor McGregor from the first fight, not the second fight. I think the second fight, it had a lot to do with what you were saying with like the whole dad thing, bringing the family around and distractions, and he was on a long layoff. He also wasn't checking those kicks, and I think he tried to play in areas that he normally wouldn't have played in. So, what's this? What's this? Why am I... Okay. Nah, you gave me the money. It's mine now.
Yeah, you're not supposed to see that. Hold on, hon. I'm paying her.
I'm good.
I'm paying her to say these. Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
No, I genuinely think we're going to get vintage Conor back this time around. I think it's going to aid him in the fight. I do think Dustin Poirier is going to give him a little bit more of a run for his money, just based off what we saw in the second fight. I just think Conor's going to win for sure. But
Okay.
I'm very excited for it.
Okay, so you are excited. Now,
Yeah.
what do you think here? The UFC not promoting it too much this week, right? People are hungry. They're starving for the McGregor Poirier stuff. What do you think the logic is behind that?
The logic?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what the logic is.
Yeah, maybe I think too much. I definitely
Yeah.
think too much into this. You know what?
That's not something that I thought about.
When there's nothing to talk about this weekend,
Yeah.
the only thing I could think of is, okay, well,
So there
what's
is
the
no
angle
event
here?
this weekend?
No, there's no UFC. There's no Bellator.
boy.
Maybe PFL, but no one's gonna watch that.
Oh
right?
boy. What are we going to do?
We're going to talk about this. Now, I put on the thumbnail as well, you have Jake Paul, and listen, no one, we don't want to, I'm sorry! I'm sorry, guys! I had to put him here because he's trolling the UFC conveniently on a week where there's no UFC event. It just so happens to be the week before McGregor Poirier 3-fight week. What do you think about this?
Do you think that they're competing? They're
No, I'm
trying to
asking, what
compete?
do you think? Do you think that this is coincidental that they did this, or was this a planned
No.
attack?
Yeah, not coincidental. I think you have to remember too. Wait, are they doing it for Triller? Did you say they're doing it for Triller or no?
What do you mean?
Jake Paul.
Whoa.
Oops, sorry, my bad.
Doing what for Triller?
Are they going to be doing another Triller event?
No. Jake Paul has nothing to, this is the funny part about it. Actually, you have the story. Jake Paul, we'll go right into that really quick because I'm curious to see what the chat thinks about this, and we'll get to the UFC 264 card.
Mm-hmm.
But Jake Paul has nothing to do with Triller anymore. He's split with them.
He's done?
I mean, I'm sure he's still cool with them because clearly they are. He puts $5,000 in the OnlyFans, the GoFundMe.
Yeah, I thought that was $25,000.
No, Triller put $25K.
Oh, and then
top
Jake
of-
Paul put separate
yes.
$5,000.
Actually,
Gotcha.
you know what? Jump into the story. It's kind of funny because of the timing of this thing. Completely planned, in my
Okay.
opinion.
All right, so according to MMA Junkie, Triller Fight Club burns UFC and announces a $25,000 donation to Sarah Alpar's GoFundMe. All right, UFC women's flyweight Sarah Alpar woke up Wednesday morning with a long way to go until reaching her GoFundMe goal by the afternoon. However, she eclipsed it. Alpar, who is slated for the fight to fight Erin Blanchfield at UFC Fight Night on September 18th, started the GoFundMe campaign last Friday to pay off training camp fees and living expenses. In an Instagram video, she explained just how important the fundraiser was to her career. She says, "I want to go so far in the UFC, and I cannot do it without you and my too sweet tribe."
What?
Oh, here we go. And my too sweet tribe. And
That was scary, man. What happened?
my screen went off. Sorry, I almost lost the story. In an unexpected turn of events, Alpar reached her UFC. Oh God! Reached her December 1st goal of $30,000 on Wednesday thanks to two large sums. First, Alpar received a $5,000 donation from YouTuber Jake Paul, who took the opportunity to once again criticize UFC fighter pay. Later in the day came a $25,000 donation, which was revealed to be from Paul's former promoter, Triller Fight Club.
Hilarious, right?
So Jake Paul is the one who criticized UFC fighter pay again,
Yes.
not Triller.
No, this has been something that's been going on for a minute now.
Okay, see, I thought Triller was throwing in the $25,000 in an attempt to kind of shove it in the UFC's face.
Yes, that's what they did.
But they are not the ones who made the comment.
No.
Jake Paul is the one who made
Remember
the comment.
this. Triller was being criticized for the numbers by the UFC. The UFC's like, those numbers are
Dana
false or
White.
fake.
Yeah.
So what does Triller do? They're like, okay, here's $25,000 for your fighter
But
because you can't pay them.
Do you think they could be? Maybe they actually the Dana White's right, and they didn't get paid that much money, but the Triller just decided to throw the $25,000 in that direction to make it look like they had
of
that
course.
much money.
Listen, it could be very possible that Triller didn't make those numbers.
Yeah.
But what Triller is doing right now is they're trying to make Dana White look like a piece of shit.
I mean, they're
right
doing it
before
right.
his golden calf is about to fight.
Yeah, I mean, what better way than for one organization to fund a fighter to another organization? Right?
That's
It's not
funny.
even their fighter.
So who's
but they're
this chick?
funding it.
Who is this girl here?
Sarah Alpar. I've heard
Who
the
is she?
name.
When
I
is she
heard it
fighting?
like once, but I don't know who it is. It must be like a like a prelim fighter or something like that.
Who's this girl?
I believe we've reacted to her once. If I'm not
what is her
mistaken.
name? Sarah?
Sarah Alpar.
Sarah, how you spelled it?
Sarah.
Okay, so it's normal Sarah, no weird Sarah. Sarah Alpar. Al.
Par. Too
Okay.
sweet.
Okay, let's look this girl up. She's too sweet. She's 9-5-0. I vaguely remember. Okay, wasn't she in like The Ultimate Fighter or something?
I can't remember. I just know that we reacted to one of her fights before.
Who the fuck is that guy?
It's not a guy, Connor. It's a girl. Sarah Alpar, 9-5-0. Shocking. Shocking, Sarah Alpar having problems with money. Oh, she lost to Jessica Rose Clark. Oh, that's right. I do remember that. Jessica Rose Clark, 2020 fight. Shauna Young. I mean, she hasn't really been in the UFC.
Contender Series is how she came in.
Okay, so that's where we've seen her. Okay, so I was wrong. Not the Ultimate Fighter, Contender Series. Excuse me. So she gets the win, the rear naked choke. She comes in there and loses to Jessica Rose Clark. So not even a UFC win. So she puts together a GoFundMe, right?
To pay for her training camp.
And here's the deal: the UFC doesn't pay them until they fight, right? So of course she's going to put a GoFundMe out. First of all, she's a can. Second of all, she comes into the UFC and loses, right? It's a gift that she's even in the UFC here, right? So it's not even like Sarah Alp. The UFC's not paying her. They are going to pay her, but she didn't do the job yet. So here's the problem with this troll move and the people that are jumping on the bandwagon. See, I told you, Dana White don't pay shit. To those people out there that want to use this as a fucking leverage. Now, what Triller and Jake Paul are doing, it's funny because they're going to rile up those people, right? But there's a problem. When you get hired to do a job, you don't get paid until you do the job. She's a contractor, this girl, Sarah Alpar, right? She got to complete.
As are all fighters.
Yes, you got to complete the job and then get paid.
Right.
So you mean to tell me now the UFC should pay for your training camps and the whole deal before you fight? Is that supposed to happen here? Is that what's going on?
Don't you think that's fair? Don't you think that's reasonable? Or
Is that
no?
reasonable?
Like, how about this? Instead of the UFC, like everyone's demanding the UFC pay the fighters more. Instead of the UFC paying the fighters more at the gate or however much they make for the fight, pay them what they would normally pay them, and on top of that, cover their training camp.
I got an idea. How about win a fight in the UFC?
But she did win.
And she's not.
Well, she didn't win to get Jessica Rose Clark, but she won the contender series to get in.
Win in the UFC, right? Here's the thing. It's not like Sarah's even complaining about this. So I'm not trying to shit on Sarah. If she's trying to make that money on the GoFundMe, it's all good. And I'm thankfully Triller throws that out there and it's great, right? They make it a big deal. It kind of sucks because let me just say this. Sarah gets the 30 grand and good for her on that. But at the same time, you're dragging Triller and Jake Paul, you're dragging poor Sarah Alpar through the mud. Using her as a tool, Jake Paul. Using Sarah as a tool. Throwing 30 grand at her to shove it in the boss's face. Think about that angle.
Wouldn't you do the same thing?
Think about that angle. No, here I am. I'm playing devil's advocate over here because I think it's hilarious what Jake Paul's doing.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, I don't even like Jake Paul, and I think that this is an incredible move.
But what did Jake Paul do? Like, right? He does that, but what did Mystic Moss do over here? I just shit on his plan right there. Jake Paul, sorry, buddy. Dana White used that. Someone says, Dan, she's fine. What do you think, Jesse? You think she's attractive? Do you find her, would you scissor with her?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so Sarah Alpar situation, Jake Paul and Triller giving her 30K, and good for you, Sarah, you made the money.
Yes, sir.
Perfect stuff over there, but what do you think in the chat?
Terry Reese says, I think anyone who wants to pay the athletes more needs to start their own promotion and pay them whatever they want. And anyone who wants to pay the athletes more needs to start their own promotion and pay them whatever they want.
Everyone wants the fighters to make a lot of money, right? We all do. No one wants the fighters to make less money. They kill themselves in the cage. The people that are leading this anti-fight thing will put your money where your mouth is. Now, Jake Paul did. He put his money where his mouth is, and Triller did too. So good on you guys.
Well, we think they did based on this.
Well, you know why they did it. You know why. But anyway.
Well, I think they're just trying to prove a point, honestly.
Yes, they're trolling. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
But to the people out there, you stupid little scumbags out there that are saying fighters deserve more money and don't buy the pay-per-view, you know who I'm talking about. The motherfuckers that go out there and do not pay for a pay-per-view and are saying these fighters need to make more money.
Drunk Savage, thank you. He said, just let the fighters have their sponsor banner with them when they fight.
There you go.
That is what needs to happen again.
Yes.
The moment they got rid of the opportunity for fighters to have their own sponsors and make their money their own way, that's when all this shit started. Like, I feel like fighter pay has always been a controversy in the UFC since the beginning, but more than ever after they lost their ability to have sponsors. Just give them their fucking sponsors back.
That's right. Well, and there's where the UFC can be criticized. You guys are missing it. They should just be digging into their pockets. The answer is right in front of them.
Yeah.
If they don't sync up, and let's be honest, Venom, I know you're never going to sponsor us because we got Fook and Head Rush. And we don't fucking need you, Venom. I could shove that sponsorship up your ass. Speaking of up your ass, the lines. Venom, do something about the freaking lines on their shorts that go up the fighters' anuses.
The butthole.
You're not letting fighters walk in a cage with a banner, but you're letting them walk in a cage with lines in their freaking assholes. Let's see the Venom shorts. Venom UFC shorts. That's where we got to focus our energy. If we all band together right now and we focus our energy on that, we can fix a lot of things. Yeah, you guys you're paying attention to the wrong things. Of course, they don't show the backs of the pants because they only show the front. So what's kind of cool is this.
So let me ask you this: do you think Venom is better than the Reebok design?
No. In
No
fact,
way.
I'm going to say this.
No.
Listen to this. I think Venom's logo is pretty cool. I like the Venom logo. I do like that. I always, when I played the UFC game back in the day, I always used to use the Venom as the sponsorship stuff in there. I used to love it. I used to love the writing and the whole thing. Yes. I like the top, how the top looks of the shorts. I like that. But these weird ass fucking, look at the spikes going into their dicks.
I like it.
There are spikes going into their genitals.
Not spikes, they're just lines.
There are spikes. The Venom spiked fangs are going into their crotches. Okay, that's cool.
I don't know. I like it.
You notice they don't show the butts?
Oh, right there.
Where?
On the left.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, well, look at this.
Well, it's not going in his butt crack.
Okay, this guy's got loose pants on, but regardless of the fact, if you look at the fighters, this is not the, see, these are not the
Oh,
shirts.
I see the design they were going for. Like, kind of like, look, it looks like flames kind of going up.
Yeah, see, this is not what they wear in the cage. Hold
the
on.
tighter ones.
Yeah, the tighter
just
ones right in their asshole. Hold on.
Right, oh, it's not the other side.
Let's see, where is it? Come on,
right there.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Yeah, that's it.
Nope, that's not what they wear. That's not it.
Yeah.
Although there are some lines going into the anus right over there. They're literally throwing lines directing you into their asshole. Now, this is not the shorts they wear, though.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. That's not it. They have like multiple lines going in there. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Actually, it is it. Yeah.
That's the taint.
But right in their fucking ass crack.
Right into the taint.
What is that? Come on, Venom.
What, you don't want lines in your taint?
You don't let these fighters have their flags, their banners, and their patches for asshole lines.
Yes.
So I'm with you on that. I'm 100% with you on that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into the news again. What else do we got?
All right. So where did you leave off? I'm sorry. I've been a little distracted.
You could touch back on, I know you have a couple of stories here. If there's anything worthwhile on the Conor thing, like what we got?
So nothing like huge. In fact, I'm sure a lot of people probably wouldn't even be interested in it in the first place. But Conor McGregor is looking to expand his lucrative liquor business into the pub game. So he recently invested about $3.5 million into Black Forge Inn in Dublin, Ireland, the same establishment where he once punched an old man.
Ah, yes, that's right. That's right.
Aw, super chat.
Hold on a sec. You got a super chat from Michael O'Brien.
Face facts. Under the brightest lights, nobody does it better than Conor. I'm getting lot of UFC 205 fight shape and hair memories from Instagram posts.
Aw, super chat.
Love you guys. Just giving money.
Some money! Some money! MMA-Holes money, baby!
Just giving money is always welcome.
Trust me, we could use it. Thank you very much, Brett.
All right.
Thank you.
So that establishment where he punched an old man, so he bought that out, and ahead of his match against Dustin Poirier at UFC 264 next weekend, he revealed his intentions to expand his pub business both in Ireland and overseas. He said, "With the enjoyment I have had, and I'm having throughout this whole process, I definitely feel this is only the beginning for me as a publican."
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what they're called.
Publicans.
Yes. Ireland's public houses are renowned worldwide, and it is a great honor to have my own representation now in the mix. I will explore other venues across Ireland and overseas for sure. I am passionate about hospitality and entertaining, and with the Black Forge, I am only beginning. And then he posted a little video to go with it on Instagram. So I guess he's moving on to bigger and better things and still trying to fight at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very interesting, Jesse.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay. Let's move into another story.
All right. So, George St. Pierre, he gave his predictions on the whole Conor Poirier fight. Basically said he thinks that Conor McGregor is going to get it done at UFC 264. To wrap it into a bow, he said, I think McGregor is very good in rematches, and I think he's going to have the victory. I think he's probably going to win in the second round, a knockout. However, his coach, Firas Zahabi, does not echo the same sentiment. He said, my official pick was 50-50 odds. I think it could go either way, but because GSP picked McGregor, I've got to pick Poirier. I'm going to make a case for Poirier right now. At 155, McGregor's power is maybe not exactly what it used to be, and he's got to do 5 rounds. I think Poirier showed in fight number 2 that he's smart enough to take McGregor in the later rounds. In round 1, he took a big left, and he took it well. I think psychologically, Poirier is a bit more ready to take that left hand. He's more aware about it. I think this is an incredibly difficult fight, 50-50, but if George picked McGregor, I've got to pick Poirier. I think Poirier is going to take him into round 3, and he's going to do the same thing he did before. He's going to kick the leg, he's going to injure McGregor a little bit in the leg, and then he's going to put the hands on him. It's going to be a trench war, and Poirier is going to put him away.
Okay. Very nice. That's wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right, what else we got in the news?
Okay, according to MMA Fighting, fighters line up to fight Sean O'Malley, but I don't know if you had already touched on the Sean O'Malley thing. Now I guess he has an opponent. So
okay.
This is kind of a mute
this is
article.
number one bullshit.
Yeah.
Number one bullshit.
But yeah, so we spoke about that at the top of the show. We'll jump back into it now. Sean O'Malley. By the way, Tai Tuivasa, he's gonna kill Greg Hardy. Like, is there gonna be a fucking murder?
Well, I don't know. Greg Hardy didn't look good. Here's the thing: if Greg Hardy gets it done early, then he's fine. It's when he gets taken into the later rounds, then he can't last. He can't do anything. So lately he hasn't. I don't know. I feel Tuivasa probably may not take him into the later rounds. Maybe Greg Hardy can get it done in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't think so, Jesse. Come on, Tai Tuivasa.
You don't think it's possible at all?
On a 2-fight win streak, a can blossoming into a beautiful flower. Stefan Struve, Harry Hunsucker, and yeah, I am sorry though. No, Greg.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Hardy might be able to get it done in the beginning. Yeah. I
say 0.0 chance Hardy win. Hardy looked terrible.
Well, we'll see. Well, you're just going based off his last fight, though.
Terrible.
And then you've got Inhalergate. But that's what I'm saying. As long as it's in the beginning of the fight, he's fine.
Fun fact: I always think Marcin Tybura and Tai Tuivasa are the same person. Anyone else mix up those two?
No.
I don't know. They don't really look alike.
No, they don't.
There's just something about Tybura. And help me out. Why? No, this picture doesn't do it because he's young.
But it's
there's something about them. I don't know why. Is anyone else as weird as me that thinks that Tai Tuivasa and
they look nothing like one looks
Tybura and Tuivasa? Am I the only idiot that says they're the same person? I'm convinced. Like, all you need is Tybura to drink out of a shoey or something, and then we're good to go, Jess. You know. Kris, thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate that. Thank you, my friend.
Greg is dangerous in the first. Greg could win by decision also, says Cheetos. DVSV says, I think so too. Storm Kirkland says Taco Slurps.
Wonderful.
Hardy will win.
DVSV.
Sugar Sean is the real main event. Then whole MMA world has been blowing up on if he would get a replacement fighter or not, while nobody talking about McNuggies and Poirier. Also Slaw Bunny's nuts.
Ninja, please. Thank you, DVSV, for the wonderful, wonderful donation. And moving into the Aldana versus Kunitskaya, which is actually not a bad fight.
And I don't even like women's fights, and I think that's a good matchup.
Every time I look at Irene Aldana, every time I think of the Dark Crystal. And I can't get
What's the Dark Crystal?
I can't get it out of my head. There was a girl in the Dark Crystal. Hold on, I'll pull it up.
The Dark Crystal.
Yeah, this is definitely dating myself.
1982.
Yes.
Woo!
I was a youngin'.
Oh, you're old.
Ready? Ready, Jess?
Yeah.
Wait until you see this girl.
All
And
right.
your mind's gonna be fucking blown.
I think I just saw a picture. You're pretty close.
It's crazy. Every
Yeah.
time I see Irina
Yeah.
hold on, you ready?
Yep.
Hold on a second. Now, one's in the chat if you know what I'm talking about before I put it up. Wait.
Taco Slurp says spot on, Moss. Gelfling says Sean
Is
Hart.
that it? Gelfling? Yeah. I probably said it before. I know I've made this reference, but I can't get it out of my head.
Pole says I didn't even exist in 1982. Yes, you did. Stop it, Pulse. Unless he's older than I think he is. I mean, he's younger than I think he
Is
is.
it the black version? Is that not crazy? Is that not nuts?
That is actually pretty close, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's funny. Maybe
Like,
it's
it's
her.
unbelievable.
Maybe she played that character.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I feel like I'm getting, I feel like I'm
pretty
getting
funny.
trolled.
Yeah, it's funny.
How has no one brought this up?
This might be one that you might actually be like extremely on point that I can agree with.
That's so weird, man. It creeps me out.
Yeah, it's funny.
The Dark Crystal. Irene Aldana. Fooks me up every time I see her.
Oh, God.
Wow. Yeah, it's not a bad fight for a chick fight. Although, get ready for a decision. Okay, Sean O'Malley versus Kris Moutinho. Do you remember this kid from CES?
I don't. I remember.
What?
Yeah, you told me about him before the show and stuff, but I actually don't remember who it is. I'm sure, like, if I went back to whatever event it was, I could remember, but no, not off the top of my head. I cannot remember.
Oh, it's number one bullshit, Jesse.
This is number one.
But in my defense, going to the CES events and Triton fights and stuff like that, you try to remember a lot of these guys, but especially if you don't really see much of them, it's hard to.
I remember the guys at CES. I remember when we used to have the conversations before the fights, and they would bring him up all the time, Kris Moutinho. What else? Ashik Ajim was the win I was shocked at. Yeah, remember when John Gotti
Ashik
III?
Ajim, okay.
Yeah, Ashik was from Triton Fights. John Gotti fought
Yeah.
Ali. This is actually the night of a lot of upsets.
Yeah.
And then,
we didn't go to that event, though, did we?
No, this was the COVID event.
Yeah.
This is when CES came back for COVID. Gotti versus what's his name? Ali.
Yeah.
Nicholas Ali. Both guys were on our show. But yeah, this is how. If you notice this too, on that Fabio Charant is fighting in the UFC. He's fighting William Knight. So how about this? The freaking UFC is pulling a lot of talent from CES. You look at Rob Font. You look at what's his face? Oh God damn it, Calvin Cater from CES. Fabio Charant, William Knight. Now you got Kris Moutinho in a fight that you're like, what? I mean, they needed someone to take it. And credit to Sean O'Malley saying, hey, I'll take anybody.
Give me everybody. I'll take everybody, yo. I'll take everybody.
Yeah.
So Sean O'Malley takes Moutinho. Do you think Moutinho has a shot?
Nah. Should I say yes? Is that is it wrong to say no?
5'7". He's on a 2-fight win streak.
I'm
One
gonna
that
say-
is notable is Ashik Ajim. I was shocked. He fucked him up, man.
I'm gonna say he does not have a shot. However, if something does come of this, I think it could be a huge stepping stone for him with the MMA community.
Could you imagine? Now picture this. I have to admit. Now, of course, I think O'Malley smokes him. But if Kris Moutinho wins this fight, that is going to be one of the craziest fucking wins. Coming off the couch.
That's what I'm saying. It would
No
be,
business in the UFC.
That's why I think it would be a huge stepping stone because people are going to remember the guy who beat Sean O'Malley. You know?
It would be bonkers. Andre Ewell is another CES guy that jumped into my mind.
Yeah, what happened to Andre Ewell?
He's another dude.
Because he was on fire for a little while, and I haven't heard anything about him.
Yeah, there's a lot. CES got some pretty decent talent. I got to give him credit.
Yeah.
I do have to give him credit. They have some good talent that's come out there. But yeah, man, that's crazy, huh? Kris Moutinho coming off the couch. They give him the call. I saw on Facebook because we have a lot of mutual friends and shit like that, and they're all fired up. They said he was cool when he took the call. Like he didn't freak out or anything like that. He's like, let's go. So, man, could you imagine?
Yeah.
How old is he? He's
28.
He's 28?
Yeah.
So this is his shot.
Yeah.
I don't think he wins, though.
I don't either.
Does anyone in the chat think...
But stranger things have happened, and, I think someone who's eager to fight Sean O'Malley, might bring his game a little more. Sean O'Malley might be thrown off because he didn't prepare for this opponent. He has opportunities to win.
Mm-hmm. What do you think in the chat? Let us know. Does Moutinho have a shot? I'm pretty sure 99% of the chat have no. Probably 100% of the chat. Does anyone even know who he is?
All right. Ricky Wrights says Sugar Show Baby. Carl Gray says LOL 55. That's it. That's not old at all. I know a couple people I hook up with. LOL, but seriously. 28. That's right up your alley, Jess. What is right up my alley? David Martinson says O'Malley. Sean Hart says small chance. Uncle Boss says dude can hear through walls. Carl Grace dropping a smiley face in the chat. Goat St. Pierre says who? Glide says O'Malley first round KO. Joe B says Sugar Show needs some insulin. Super Skunk says 29 and champ. Drunk Savage says Sean Hart, sadly, you are correct. And yeah, you never know. It's MMA. Anything can happen. All it takes is one good shot. That's right. Kevin from Chicago says Bill. LX says O'Malley a pussy for fighting at 135. Can't hang with the lightweights. Brewster says he is O'Malley's next viral video. Casey Jones says because my balls was hot. Taco Slurpee. Sean's going to go for the highlight, but will it work out? Maybe. Sean Hart says Glide agree. Call Me Four says just want to see Sugarfoot get smashed.
Okay. And so the Gilbert Burns fight versus Stephen Thompson. I was to say, now let me knock all of the wood. Okay, knocked. I was saying to Jess, what happens? God forbid, Conor McGregor or Dustin Poirier, something happens here, and the fight doesn't go down. And then they have Gilbert Burns versus Stephen Thompson, which is a pretty good fight. A lot of people say that's their main event. But what happens, Jesse? What happens if does that stay the main event, or what does the UFC do
so
here?
I've been thinking
does someone
about
slip
this
in?
question.
Go ahead.
Can you go to the UFC events page for me?
UFC, what is that? What is
go to UFC.com, and then
Yes.
just click events. I just want to check something before I answer that question for you, because I was thinking about something that the UFC could possibly do, but it is kind of pushing it a little bit.
Okay.
All right, so scroll down to some of the upcoming events.
Yeah.
All right, so what if they took one of the main events from a fight night and moved it over to 264 early? If they lost the main event.
That's not something. Whoa!
I don't think he wins, but he is way more dangerous than people are giving him credit for. The most dangerous guy is the one off the couch. O'Malley is my favorite fighter, but it's fighting. Anything can happen.
There we
But
go.
is Moutinho off the couch?
Well,
Or
I'm sure
has he
he's
been staying
training,
active?
but let's be honest, he kind of is off the couch. What was his last fight? And how about Storm Kirkland with a $20 donation? Wow. Wow. Thank you. His last fight was against a guy that was like, what, 6-6?
Was it CES his last fight?
And I think it was CES, yes. Let me just double check.
Moutinho.
Here he is. And it was what?
Andrew Salas.
In May.
Salas.
So it actually wasn't that long ago.
Oh,
no, it wasn't.
CFFC.
Yeah, it wasn't CS. CFFC. Yes. So that's a more another
didn't see that one.
local promotion. No, we did not see that. CFC. That card, if I'm not mistaken, had the other kid from Law MMA on there.
But he did win by finish in that fight.
He fought a guy.
And he went 3 rounds.
Yeah, he went 3 rounds with the guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. He is the type of guy. I don't know. It's kind of wild though. He's like a slow starter, and then he kind of starts picking up. He's got good cardio.
If he can go the distance and he can finish, he has a chance. You know.
May. I mean, he's really jumping. I mean,
that was just a month ago.
Yeah, I know. He's jumping right back in there. I don't know how much damage he took. Yeah, but who knows how much damage he took in that fight? I guess he's good to go.
Yeah.
CFFC. I think it was.
I don't think he would take the fight if it would, ruin his chances.
Oh, maybe it's not the card I was thinking of. Yeah, I don't know who the hell is on this card. Yeah, it's definitely not the card I was thinking of.
So, Sandhagen versus Dillashaw is like a big fight that people are looking forward to, especially since it's Dillashaw's return. I know that it would be pushing it, and it's probably completely far-fetched to even consider it, but what if they did move it just a couple weeks back? Say they did lose Poirier McGregor.
Even Sandhagen versus Dillashaw is not a pay-per-view headliner.
But it's a good fight, and a lot of people are excited about it.
Honestly, I'd rather Gilbert Burns versus Wonderboy. That interests me even more. That's a great fight.
Over Dillashaw?
Yeah. Yeah, Gilbert Burns versus Wonderboy is cool. That's a good fight. I like that a lot.
It is a good fight, but I would not choose it over the Sandhagen Dillashaw fight.
That could even be a fight night headliner, in my opinion. Gilbert Burns fire. That dude doesn't
I
back
like
down.
him a lot, and I do think it's a great fight. I don't know. I wouldn't have picked that one.
But think about this. Stephen Thompson needs an aggressive opponent. Gilbert Burns is that guy. Gilbert Burns will be in his face. He's going to push Wonderboy, and Wonderboy, it's going to be crazy, that fight.
Let me ask you a question. Between the Sandhagen Dillashaw fight, don't you think the winner is going to be the contender for the belt?
Possibly, not guaranteed. Not guaranteed.
You put but it makes sense, right? So why?
Should.
So wouldn't you put a contender fight as in replacement in case Poirier McGregor, bounces?
You can make a contender argument with if Wonderboy beats Gilbert Burns.
I don't think Wonderboy Burns is a contender fight.
Burns already fought for a belt, so it'd be difficult for him to get back in there. But if Burns makes a statement and knocks out Wonderboy in the first round, who's been knocked out once from Pettis, and that was like a fluke thing. If Burns fucking flatlines, if Burns flatlines Wonderboy, gets on the fucking mic and says, Usman, let's run it back.
But if Burns flatlines Wonderboy, I mean, wouldn't you expect it a little bit?
What do you mean?
Or would you expect Burns to submit Wonderboy?
It's not impossible. I think I'm going with Wonderboy.
No.
Yeah, I think I'm going with
no,
yeah.
no.
What do you mean no?
What, you think he's going to strike him out?
I think Wonderboy is going to be slick. I do think Wonderboy is going to be pretty slick in that fight.
I think Burns is going to take him to the ground and he's going to maul him to a submission.
It's possible. It's possible, but when was Wonderboy ever submitted?
And remember, when Burns fought Usman, he still showed incredible striking. It did not compete with Usman's, but it was still very good.
Gilbert Burns is very, very good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, prime Tyron Woodley versus this version of Gilbert Burns.
Mm-hmm.
I go with prime Woodley. Prime Woodley. Not the Woodley as of late, because we all know what's going on there.
Yeah. Slippery
Didn't
slope.
work out too well. But prime Woodley.
Yeah.
You know, I think a different story here. Not rapping, not TMZ Woodley.
Yeah.
But I do think that Gilbert Burns could be finished. He's been, I mean, Usman finished him.
Wait, did Usman knock him out or submit him?
Oh, he took him out.
By knockout?
Yeah. Yeah. And Usman, he got hit multiple times. I wonder what's got chin, too.
But Burns did put up with a lot from Usman before he got knocked out, did he not?
Yes.
So...
But Wonderboy he's still one of the best, if not the best technical striker in the UFC. He's a
very,
right?
very strategic striker, which is going to aid him, I believe.
So you got to go with Wonderboy.
But how do you think Wonderboy's ground game competes with Burns?
Wonderboy's training with guys the size of Chris Weidman that are wrestlers.
Well,
you understand what I'm saying? Wonderboy.
Yeah, I guess you.
Wonderboy's training with big wrestlers.
Okay,
to get ready. You know, like, and I know Gilbert Burns is jiu-jitsu.
Burns can destroy. Burns can destroy Weidman on the ground.
What?
I believe it. I believe it. After what I saw, Burns was I believe Burns could definitely destroy Weidman on the ground.
Wait,
and I know Weidman's incredible.
Are you talking like a jiu-jitsu tournament, or are you talking about an MMA fight?
Yeah, in an MMA fight.
What?
You think Weidman can beat Burns?
So no, you're saying no striking, or you say what are you saying?
No,
here?
just like a normal
straight
MMA fight. Yeah.
No.
Really?
Weidman's too big.
No.
Gilbert Burns used to fight at 155, didn't he? What the fuck is going on?
When did Burns ever fight at 155?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, there's no fucking Burns got taken out by Dan Hooker.
Hold on.
Come on, Weidman's just too big. What do you?
Hold on.
Look what Weidman did to Kelvin Gastelum. Gastelum has a wrestling background. Weidman submitted him. Yeah. Hey, come on. What you talk about, Willis?
Oh shit, you're right. He was at lightweight for between 2012 and 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a little more filled out at welterweight. Looks good. Yeah, that's not what you talk about. What you talking about, Willis?
Fuck.
All right, what do we went too long with this thing? We got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Super chat.
I don't know what happened. We went down a slippery slope.
Compared to O'Malley, straight off the couch.
Compared to O'Malley, straight. So you're saying because he's fighting a guy at O'Malley's caliber, straight off the couch? So technically not, but okay. Thank you, Storm.
Wonderful.
Appreciate that, man.
It'll be there in 45 minutes, my B-day drunk honey. I shaved my pubes into the shape of Verfab food pizza. Hope her hungry. Please don't come in me tonight, drunk sweetie.
It's Drunk's birthday.
It is. Oh, yeah. Say happy birthday to Drunk, Jess.
Happy birthday, Drunk Savage. I actually did not forget. We have a reminder on our phones. So we've been getting alerted for the last couple days that your birthday was coming up.
Now, I almost got excited for a second here. Mm-hmm. That was from Ebony Honey Buns. Mm-hmm. And I was almost like, oh my God, I was having flashbacks. But it wasn't
Sterling Days?
It wasn't Big Ebony Honey Buns. So it's not the same person, Jesse.
Are you sure?
It was Big Ebony Honey Buns, and now it's just Ebony Honey Buns. But yes, happy birthday to Drunk, right?
Yeah.
You gonna sing to him?
Why don't we both sing? Sing the with the music thing that you have.
I gotta find it.
Yeah.
When we switched computers, I don't know. Did you transfer it over?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Where'd you put it? All right, give us 20 minutes.
Glide says he KO'd him. Pulse says happy B-Day, Drunk Savage. Everyone give a happy birthday to Everyone give a happy birthday to Drunk Savage in the chat. Let's see.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, drunk savage. Happy birthday to you.
We haven't done that in a
1
while.
year away from 40, Jess.
Is he?
1 year away, yeah.
You're 39?
This is the time, Jess.
Oh shit! I thought it was like 50 this year.
Get everything out of your system this year. Everything out of your 50. Get it all out of your system because next year, the big 4-0.
39 years old.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're getting old.
Are
We're all
you
getting
sure?
old. That's according to Mike H. Yeah. So I don't know. It seemed off. It seemed off.
I
but
don't think you're 39.
no.
How old are you, Drunk Savage?
He says he only feels 50.
Is it really? No. I feel like you've been 39 for a couple years now.
Was he Justin Jr.?
Yes.
All right. Anyway, happy birthday to Mr. Savage.
I was born in 82. All right.
There you go.
Okay. I'll believe you, drunk.
Okay. Why would he lie?
Okay. All right. So,
All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. For God's sake. So yeah, UFC 264 looks to be fairly decent. I am a little worried. God forbid something. I'm knocking.
yeah.
You know, I don't want to jinx
what
it.
they could do is just have a fighter on standby.
They could have Dana White versus Jake Paul. They could do that.
Well,
right?
what's going on with Gaethje? Is he fighting soon or what?
Or they can have the guy that actually you didn't comment on this video. What'd you think about this?
When he punched the guy to the ground.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I remember when you showed me, I said, why did he punch him? It didn't make any sense to me. Like, why hit someone for that?
Do you think it was staged?
No. I think the guy was probably acting up and he just,
Okay, explain this, though. Explain this one here. Hold on a second. It's a little cockeyed. Why is this person filming this? Why I'm filming?
Well, he was probably like telling a joke or like being stupid and his friend probably thought it would be funny.
You don't think it's a little set up?
Nah. No, I don't. It does not appear to be set up at all.
Really?
Yeah. Because we've done that. Like when you're doing something stupid and I just pull out my phone and just start recording you for no reason.
Yeah, but what is he doing?
And that just coincidentally happens, you know?
So no good. I like how the girl just like calmly walks over.
Well, what are you going to do? You don't want to get hit. If a guy's in that zone.
Wait, that is weird, man. Yeah, why didn't she? This is definitely not in New York. In New York, you know what would have happened? In New York,
jumped?
they would have been like, they would have taken their hoop earrings off, hold this, and get right into the Bellator guy. Did you just knock out my man? Like that would be in New York. Like the girls in New York would get right in his face, and he'd probably knock them out too.
You're joking.
I swear to God, Jess. The girls I'm telling you right now, in New York, this was definitely not in New York. I'm telling you, the girls are worse than the fucking guys.
If they just saw their man get knocked out, they're not going to go up and approach the guy who knocked him out.
100%. This girl's like, oh, sweetie. She's like, are you okay? She probably hated this guy. Right? Actually, she wasn't even, you know what? She was like ignoring him anyway. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Let's get the beginning again.
She was like up against him in the beginning.
Yeah, she was kind of, all right, so there they are. They're dancing. Huh, you're so funny. I'm going to dance. All right. Let me hop in the corner. Oh, what am I, hanging out my bra? What does she have, a bra on?
No, it's a crop top, Moss.
Oh, I have my crop top on. Let's see how she finds out about this. Why'd the camera fucking move?
Well, he jumped up.
Look how she reacted.
It's probably not even her man. He's probably just some guy she met. And
yeah, but still, like, maybe, it's true. They probably don't even know each other.
Like,
this girl's in a bra, crop top.
Yeah.
The fuck kind of crop top is that?
A crop top, Moss.
That's not a crop top. That's a fucking
she's
bra.
She's not gonna walk out to a
Bitch
bar
is in a
wearing
bra.
It is no, that's a crop top. Look at it.
That's a fucking bra.
No, look at the tie in the front. It's a crop top. It's just got a strap in the back.
I've never seen a crop top like this.
Yeah,
like,
I have them.
Like a bra, just a straight up bra.
It's not a bra. It's a crop top and it straps in the front.
Bitch is fucking holding up her saggy titties
in
a fucking.
Gosh, stop it.
She's
got a bra on under that. I guarantee it.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Or stickies.
Let's be honest, guys. If she took that thing off, the things would be hitting her knees. We all know what's gonna happen.
Stop
the boys know what I'm talking about. You take those things off, you think you're in National Geographic.
Oh boy.
Dude fucking could have used them as speed bags. Yeah, you're right. She probably barely even knew the guy.
Yeah, she probably just met him. So what does she care, you know? Like she's just gonna check if he's okay.
Let's see, watch her reaction. It's hysterical. She just walks up, are you okay? Here she turns around. It's like, oh, you okay? Dude, that reaction's nuts.
Yeah.
How did I not realize that before? Like, dude, she just like literally like looks over and she's like, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Let me just see if he's all right. All right, I got to move on,
God.
man.
All right.
I got to get out of here. I keep going back to it.
So Dana White and Francis Ngannou's agent traded some tasteful, colorful words for each other.
Yes. Colorful meaning what?
Well, they
Racist?
just got into a heated exchange after the interim title was announced.
Okay.
So his agent basically posted on Instagram. He said, "At Dana White, LOL, complete shock with your decision after we said September was good for us. Complete shock that you guys made threats after less than 3 months after you all were aware. Complete shock after you knew why Francis needed more time. That is correct. I know you're trying, or you're passionate, but you're trying to discredit my integrity when I've been nothing but respectful to you, Hunter, and your entire staff. Speaks more about you than it does me. I'm not even mad. I'm actually impressed that I've gotten your attention. Incompetent management. I think we've done a damn good job. I think you really don't like the fact that Francis is being represented by not only me but an entire agency, one of which you can't control. Hence why you have people trying to rep him all the time to your benefit. I tell you what, let's disclose everything for people to see. Emails, calls, texts, everything. Deal? Because I'm ready to get blackballed by UFC. I'm not defined by it. You or anyone else for that matter. How's that sound? Sincerely, your old employee, Markel Martin."
Okay.
To which Dana White responded, "This dude is so full of shit. He knows exactly what's going on." It's the next, go up, up, right there. He said, "This dude is so full of shit. He knows exactly what's going on and isn't shocked at all because we told him several times this was coming. His management is incompetent and hopefully Francis starts taking a look at new people to help his career."
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who do you believe? Who do you believe?
Neither. I feel like when it comes to a business like this, you're going to say what you need to save face. And they're both trying to save face. So I don't believe in either story. There's 3 sides to every story, right? Dana's side, Markel's side, and the truth.
You know what's funny? Before me even knowing that Dana said this, because it was funny, after we did the show and I says, Francis might want to look into changing his management, I go online and I see this quote from Dana White. I'm like, motherfucker. It's bad that me and Dana White think in the same way, but maybe I was onto something here. Maybe these people aren't. I'm not saying Dana White's 100 on everything, but I'm sure there's some shady shit going on for sure. But at the same time, something's fishy. Something's not right. Anyway, who gives a fuck? You're not ready to fight. They're just gonna move on and they're not stripping you.
Yeah.
If they were stripping them, I would say, okay, we got a problem here. And to everyone on the interwebs. Once again, talking to those people out there, you know who you are. I'm not saying the people in our chat. I think we have some freaking sense in our heads in the chat. I feel we do. But everyone that went out there and it's like, oh, the UFC, they treat Francis so bad. Oh, boo-hoo. He wasn't ready to fight. He said he wasn't ready to fight. So now you have Lewis versus Gane. Does it make sense? Sort of, for a business standpoint, sort of, because they want to sell pay-per-views. It does. They're not stripping Ngannou. Ngannou, it's a number 1 contender fight. They're just throwing a belt out there. Pump the brakes. Yeah, Ngannou didn't get that, but whatever. It is what it is. If you're ready to fight and the UFC calls, well, so be it. So that's that. We move on.
Yes, sir. All right, we already discussed Joe Schilling. We actually just touched into the video right now, so I don't really need to go into it. Just know that he could face a battery charge after the knockout bar punch, but as of Tuesday, no charges have been filed yet.
I think it's inevitable. If that guy went to the hospital.
Well, the victim decided to press charges after he saw footage of the knockout.
Yeah.
So it's like he got embarrassed and was like, well, I'm going to sue.
Yeah, but he went straight to the hospital.
Yeah.
That's a good move. Smart move by the victim. Go right to the hospital.
Oh, super.
Because he wasn't in his right mind at the time, Jesse.
Yeah.
Dude was talking trash to Schilling's lady. The bar said so. Schilling went out to smoke and told her to record. Basically, watch this.
There we go. Confirmed. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Thank you. But Storm Kirkland, and he's been dropping a lot of money tonight, so I'm going to have to just agree with him. No, but on a serious note, that theory that we had earlier, now it makes total sense.
It wasn't his friend who was recording. It was his girlfriend.
I am telling you. Schilling was waiting for the moment for the guy to do something stupid. He knew the guy was going to step to him.
So he kind of baited him by running into him.
100%. That's the theory that we had.
So this way, Schilling is the guy who's in the right because he. Yeah, I get it.
No, he's not right. Schilling's not right.
But like,
he set him up.
But not like in the, like, you know what I mean?
He set this dude up. And you know what? That makes the most sense out of all the theories that came out of this. Just because I've been in this situation a gazillion times. I've been in bar fights. And we've set shit up. Now, we didn't record our bar fights. It was in fucking 2021. Like, we had flip phones and shit. We had beepers. we had Nextels. We had that, you know?
Oh, God.
But in this situation here, it looks like they fucking set it up. There's no reason this guy should be filming here. And Schilling was waiting for it. Yeah. Yeah, this is fucking, come on. I'm with Storm. I'm with the Storm on this one.
Super chat.
Happy birthday, Drunk Savage.
Whoop, whoop. Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. Who's Mo? Everyone's saying Mo in the chat. I don't even know what the fuck.
Mo Lester. Yeah, I've gotten rid of him a couple times, and he just keeps coming back, so I give up. All right. Mike Tyson was slapped with a lawsuit for bailing on Triller. Yeah, and booking an alternate fight, according to MMA Mania.
That's right. Wasn't he supposed to fight Evander Holyfield or Lennox Lewis?
So basically what happened was he had the Roy Jones Jr. fight that happened, the exhibition bout, and he was in a pretty favorable position to continue his career with Triller, but he made an announcement and he said, just to be clear, there's no Tyson with Triller fight. I don't know any Triller executives personally. I don't have a deal with Triller or any executive representing them for the next event. I'm a partner in the Legends Only League, and my next event is with my league. I will never do another event or any business with Triller, so anyone misrepresenting that they own the rights to my name or my next event isn't true. I am not with or ever will be with Triller's Fight Club. But that's not true. So, unfortunately, Triller absorbed all of the risk for his boxing comeback and subsequently is entitled to all of the rewards. And that's why Tyson's now facing a pending lawsuit from Triller's boss, Ryan Kavanaugh, who's likely to sue for performance if Tyson tries to box for another promoter or even for himself. So, basically, they're saying, no, you fight for us or you pay us.
Triller playing hardball with Iron Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. I just kind of don't care, though. I got to find a way to care about this.
It's kind of fucked up because Tyson's career is pretty much over, but he went and signed for the Roy Jones Jr. exhibition and got himself locked up in this thing. And now, you know, he technically shouldn't have to do this, but it's his own fault. It's his management's fault, really, for not really looking over these things before, you know.
Yeah, well, they'll sort it out.
Or he'll get sued.
Yeah, I mean, hope everything goes well. It's about a bunch of rich people just bickering with each other. That's what it feels like to me.
Well, Khabib Nurmagomedov reveals how retirement is like he just released himself from prison.
What?
Yeah. He's happy he's not stuck in the same cycle that fighters go through day in and day out in order to stay on top. He basically said, quote, I think living the life of an athlete is somewhat close to being held in a prison because every day he has to do exactly the same thing. Train, rest, then train again, then rest. It's like living in the same mode at the same pace, not slowing down. However, he did say that he did enjoy what time he did have in the UFC. He's not really shitting on it. He's just saying he's happy that he's been able to move on and not really dabble into that anymore.
Okay, so question, Jesse. Do you give a shit about Khabib right now? Like, are you curious?
I still like to see stories about him here and there because I know he's never fighting again, you know?
I don't care. Like,
you've never been a Khabib fan, though.
No, but I've been a fan of his work. I have to say, Khabib, his resume is the best way to put it. His resume, Jesse, is extremely impressive, and I've always been excited about a Khabib fight, as much as I trolled and joked around, of course. Yeah. And I've said to you a million times, his banter with his teammates at AKA, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, and his shit talking, and he didn't even have to say much, and it was still interesting Khabib fights.
I don't know.
But who gives a shit what he's doing in his retired life?
I think Khabib fans do because we don't get any Khabib anymore. You know, like I
don't care.
We don't get to hear what's in the new for Khabib. We don't get to see like what kind of news is coming out for his next fight or the trash talking or anything like that. We don't get that anymore. So it's nice to get what we can.
Why?
From these like little articles about what he's doing now
tired.
or how he feels now.
It's kind of like Henry Cejudo. Like he's doing these
but
like.
nobody gives a fuck about Henry Cejudo.
Exactly.
But people care about Khabib.
No, but what I'm saying is Henry Cejudo's doing these podcasts and this. And I don't give a shit what Henry's doing. I just want to see Henry fight.
That's different.
But I think a lot of you have to be a unicorn for me to give a shit.
Khabib is a unicorn.
Like for instance, GSP. I couldn't give a shit what he's doing. I couldn't give two shits.
Well,
like he's on podcasts and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, whatever.
It's subjective. Like you can say that you don't give a shit, but there's a lot of people who
I don't care. When GSP fought, I was criticizing him, but at the same time, the guy was great, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, when he fought, I care, but not. Who gives a shit? What other retired fighters do you care about? Like, is anyone else?
Khabib and
Chuck Liddell, Chuck Liddell,
Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz.
I don't care. I don't care about any of them. But
Hoist
Tito Ortiz,
Gracie.
he won't go away.
Yeah. Well, he's resigning from his position and.
Yeah, I don't know. He's good for him.
California.
You know, he made a bunch of money. Guy had a fantastic career. He could even come back in a couple years if he wanted to just splash. You know, make the media go nuts.
Yeah.
Make the fans go nuts. He can do that. Maybe he's just staying relevant now in case he does want to, dabble back in. I don't know. But I couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah. All right. So then moving on, since you don't give a fuck, did you see Fierce the Hobby believes that Nate Diaz is the scariest street fighter in MMA?
Well, listen.
Not really much of a story. Just know that he thinks that.
If you take the rounds off.
Yeah.
And you have if you have infinite fighting, Jesse, Nate will always win.
Yeah.
Infinite fight. He would beat anybody in an infinite fight.
Yeah.
A fight that never ends.
Yeah.
No rounds, nothing, just constantly going. Battle to the death.
Right.
Nate Diaz would be undefeated. So I'm with Faraz, even though Faraz has produced nothing since GSP. Faraz is an overrated personality, a coach. He's got a podcast, people sucking him off on his YouTube channel, gurgling his cock, gargling it, excuse me, and gurgling his cum.
Oof.
Faraz, you're not wrong on this one. You're not wrong. Because Nate Diaz is the greatest pure street fighter of all time. Hands down.
All right.
Make a fight unlimited. Just let it go. No rounds, no time, nothing. Just let him go. Nate wins every time. No matter who you put in there. You can put Izzy in there, Jesse.
Oh, God, stop it.
And Nate kills him.
You've crossed the line, Mom.
Francis Ngannou in there. He gets choked out by Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
That's right. His face. Listen, Nate Diaz's head might be looking in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
But you know what's going to happen? Rear naked choke.
Yeah.
I'll fucking stab you in my face. Hey. Old Nate Diaz. Does anyone agree in the chat? About Faraz or Nate? What?
Glad says, I'm not even a Khabib fan. Carl Grace says, I still don't understand how good Nate is when he has no real bug power. Anyone agree with me? Oh gosh, Carl. Don't step into this one. Sean R says, Jizzy Brewster says, when is the last time Nate was in a street fight? 15 years ago. How do you know?
I don't think he understands the conversation. What we're trying to say here. I think it's a little bit too much for his brain to process. I think he went right over his head.
Duke Chronic says, look how long Nate's punches. Carl Gray says, big power. Duke Chronic says, tiptoe to his fist. West Coast says, Nate's a gangster. Drunk Savage says, 6th round, Nate is undefeated. Carl Gray says, he hits slaps. Gavin Macias with the thumbs up. Drew Becker says, Francis was never my friend. Brewster says, I do, Moss.
Okay, thank you. I'm sure you do. Smash the like button. We're looking for 200 likes tonight on the MMA-Holes live stream on a Wednesday night. Smash the like button and throw us in the algorithm to be wonderful. Having a brilliant time tonight. Fantastical time enjoying my company with the greatest community in the world. Appreciate you each and every day and week stopping by and just hanging out with us. We really appreciate that.
Yes.
What other stories do we have here?
Stevens is still sober.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Wait, when?
Yeah.
What? Wait.
He's been sober.
Let's chat one day. I come out of ATT Lima. I feel it could be interesting.
All right.
Off stream, not looking for clout.
Okay, let's chat. You can find us on, what's the best way to contact us? OnlyFans and Tinder. You swipe left. How many times? Which way you got to swipe for new people?
Yeah, I don't know.
You got to swipe one of those ways. We'll be there.
All right.
Thank you, Storm. Appreciate that.
So Jeremy Stevens still sober and stronger than ever. He's predicting a fucking nasty win over Gamrot. He said, quote, I'm still sober to this day and still doing or digging within myself. Like I said, I didn't move camps. I didn't go anywhere. I went within my own mind, my own soul.
I didn't even know he was
healing
sober.
Process. Neither did I, actually. But I guess he was. So, you know.
Wait. Like, who wrote this story? Like, we're all supposed to know this?
Yeah, I had no idea that he even had a substance abuse issue.
Who the fuck is sober, Jesse? Like, I had no clue.
Oh, boy.
So
yeah.
good for him. I'm glad he's sober. That's great.
Yes, he's been sober for years.
Yeah, drunk. Why don't you take some notes, buddy, huh? Why don't you take some notes from this guy?
I don't know if it's alcohol or drugs.
Oh, okay. Forget it then.
I don't know what he's sober from.
Yeah, what is he sober from?
It didn't even say in the article.
Is he sober from hanging out with Connor's mom? Is that what it is?
I don't know. It just said he's sober. But good for him. I mean, it's
Sober
hard.
Carl?
It's hard for people to stay sober. So, you know,
Yeah, what is he? It doesn't even say in the article?
No, it didn't say.
So what the fuck are we talking about here?
Well, Stevens is sober, guys.
Is he sober from winning? Is that what it is, Jess?
Sure.
He's given up losing? I mean, given up winning? Is that what he's doing?
Oh, it's alcohol. I take that back. I just
okay.
saw it in the article.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
It's alcohol. Yeah. It's alcohol.
Okay. Well, good for him. How many years?
That's a good question. It just says years.
Who the fuck is alcohol? Well, shout out to the people in the chat that have shaken their demons. I know actually a lot of people in this community. We've had, you know what's really cool? And let me give a bunch of shout outs here. There are people that either slide in our DMs or put on Twitter or whatever, Instagram, slide in our DMs, and have like these stories of how we got them through hard times, or they struggle with addiction or PTSD, or, you know, or just traumatic things that happened in their family life. We get so many fucking messages about that shit, and it blows my freaking mind that a dopey show like this could actually get people through hard times. It makes sense since it got me through a hard time, this show. I don't know if has it ever gotten you through besides our relationship?
It's created hard times with our relationship.
So it's made life worse for you.
It's gotten me through hard times as well. So it's like a bittersweet type of thing for me, I think.
Yeah.
But I think more good than bad comes out of it.
So it's kind of cool when I'm hearing those stories of people getting through their hard times, just hanging out with us, you know, wasting some time on the internet, just having a little fun. It's kind of cool. So, you know, we're joking around about Jeremy Stevens, but good on him and good on anyone in the chat that's shaking those demons, no matter what it is. Masturbating, alcohol, wearing Venom shorts.
You and those Venom shorts, Moss.
Well, I figured I'd burn that bridge, so might as well just keep going with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Let's tune in next week when we're sponsored by Venom and I have to backpedal with everything I said. Never happened. Head rush for life, Jesse.
Yeah.
Speaking of head rush, give us a read here, Jess. Give us the head rush read.
Head Rush, fortune favors the brave. Provider of the highest quality, authentic apparel for lifestyle, action sports, and MMA enthusiasts. Head over to Head Rush with the link in the description below. 20% off using promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES. Again, 20% off at Head Rush. Link in the description. Taking great care of yourself doesn't have to feel like a chore. Ballsy products are made with unique active ingredients to keep you feeling and smelling better than ever before. Head over to ballwash.com with the link in the description below and use promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES for 15% off of your entire purchase. They also have some new products out, new lines, I guess you could say, so make sure you go check them out over at ballwash.com.
Now, Lux Bidet, I was talking to the people. I said that this is a limited time.
Mm-hmm.
So tell them what they can get. And when is this thing going to be gone, this link?
Okay, guys. Lux Bidet. Say goodbye to toilet paper with affordable premium bidet attachments by Lux Bidet. 10% off. Promo link in the description. And sadly, this is our last month with Lux. So, just a quick heads up. This is the last month of their contract with us. They would like to re-up sometime down the road, but for right now, this will be the last month with Lux.
I'll always support this product.
Yeah.
This product's great, but the reason why we're bringing this up, not to bring everyone down here.
And they did say that they loved the show. But just real quick before you continue, they did say that they love the community and the show, and they can't wait to be back. So
yes. So here's the deal. Use the link before the promo is gone. because you're not going to get the 10% off for now.
Yes.
This has happened before at Lux. It's not even like it's not a bad breakup, guys. It's not a bad breakup. We're not going to just like jump to another bidet. I'm going to still use my Lux. I'm still going to say nice things about them. But the promo link will go away soon. So please, I urge you, if you're going to clean your assholes and not be a stinky fook, use our promo link and while it lasts.
Yeah, 1 month left, guys. All right. Get top quality organic CBD products from mysticrootscbd.com. Head on over there if you're looking for any of your favorite pain salves or hemp products. Promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES with the mysticrootscbd.com for 20% off.
Fun fact, Lux Bidet has signed up with Triller now, Jesse.
Oh.
Yeah. They're the official sponsor of Triller. No, I'm lying. I'm a kid. All right, and how do they watch the fights next weekend?
ESPN Plus, link in the description below. For as little as $4.99 a month, you can see your favorite live sports, live UFC fight nights, and of course, UFC pay-per-views, including UFC 264, which is coming up on July 10th. So don't miss it, guys, and make sure you get your pay-per-views early. Help us out, help you out, and watch some fights together.
Okay, yes, baby.
Wonderful.
All right, let's wrap up the news over here. What do we have?
So real quick, Tatiana Suarez versus Roxanne Modafferi has been targeted for UFC 266. Make sure you guys don't miss it.
Oh, my God. Jesse, someone slipped into the DMs, got passed our way.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw this post out there, I literally chuckled.
Mm-hmm.
Because Roxanne's about to get killed. Like, legit, there is going to be Screech. I thought Screech was dead.
Roxy?
Yeah, what do you mean? What the hell was that?
It's just a question.
What was that? I thought you might have been like shocked by me saying this.
I really don't care about this fight, to be quite honest.
Tatiana Suarez is gonna kill this girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is gonna be a maul. Now, it's been a while since Tatiana's been in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time she competed? It's been a minute. But this girl could be a champion. Maybe she's rusty. Maybe that's going to be the angle that people are going to have. But just judging by her past performances, I have to think that Roxy is going to get her ass whooped. Let's see. When was the last fight?
Do you really care about this fight?
Well, I care about Tatiana because I do believe she could be a champ.
You make it sound like it's so interesting, but I could care less.
You clearly don't remember Tatiana Suarez.
No, I do. I could care less about this fight.
Like a legit murderer.
Mm-hmm.
Beat Nina Nunes, but that was in 2019. My God. Did she have a baby or something? Like, what? Was she injured?
I don't know.
She become transgender? What happened? 5-5. By the way, what did you think about Quiet Place 2?
Good, but could have been better.
It's literally Quiet Place 1.
No,
just
no.
Like, it's just the same fucking thing. It's the same.
Yeah,
I felt like it's the same
concept.
But same thing.
Yeah, they really didn't. They should have done a prequel. Is what they should have done.
Number one buoy shit. Yeah. Anyway, let me know if you saw that. All right. Next story.
All right. Let's see. Ronda Rousey and Travis Brown, and they did their gender reveal. They're having a beautiful baby girl. So congratulations to them, I guess.
They're having a girl.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, sir, not ma'am.
Ma'am, that's the last time that happened, I had long hair.
Oh, God. And, of course, the Sean O'Malley thing. So...
Yeah, we all know what's up with that.
Yeah, no need to dabble into that one.
Well, big thank you to everyone jumping in tonight on our Wednesday stream. We appreciate the company from the people from all around the world tuning in to the greatest MMA show in the world. Make sure you smash that like. You guys can get us to 200. I mean, Jesus.
Ooh.
You guys can get us to 200 here. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's get this. Let's get it to 200. What are we doing here? Everyone that has not smashed the like button, now's the time to do it. We're looking to get to 200 before we get out of here. We got to leave on a high note over here. Not high, or maybe you are high, I don't know. Let's go, people. I believe in the people from all around the world. I believe in the MMA-Holes. 182 likes. Jesse, we are 15 away. Can we do it?
Yes, sir.
Will tonight be the night, Jess?
Yes, sir.
I am so excited right now. I am on the edge of my seat as we're looking to grow this number. We are 9 away. Are we here for history? Will it happen tonight? 6 away. Oh my God, I'm growing a boner, Jesse. Erect. Blood is filling my penis.
Oh boy.
I'm throbbing. With 4 away, Jesse, our night can be made. As we're looking to make history with the greatest community in the world, we are 1 away. 1 fucking like away. And dreams will come true, Jesse. Yes! The goalie goal!
I got the goals, I got the goals. We hit the lock, goals. Goals, goals, goals. Lock it goals, we got the lock it goals. Slap the likes, slap the like button, it's time to lax. I slap the like button, we hit the goals. We hit the goals, we hit the like goals. Hit the like goals, we hit the like goals. Like goals.
What are we hitting?
We hit the goals, we hit the goals. We hit the like goals, we hit the like goals.
Oh boy.
Thank you guys and gals, everyone, for joining in on a Wednesday night. Appreciate it. Share the video. And if you're watching the replay, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. JBM, let's get out of here.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be live again on Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Fuck Off Friday. Make sure you guys are there. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. No event this weekend. Both of them. All right, guys. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.